They all love the story till they end it. Yeah. They fake smiling, I'm wild, and they talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing your lies, let the circus begin. Yeah. You love to hate me, that's the symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. 304, always frontin' like she real online, but in person silent, not a bar, not a line. Kinda think she slick, but he copy my weight. Whole squad of clowns, y'all belong in a cave. See me throw shade, but still watch my views. Smiles fade, happy but misery ooze. Don't be too slow, still tryna keep pace. All of y'all mad cause I won't play fake. Yeah. Keep talking, I hit off. I'm the headline, you the rumor mill. I drop facts, y'all just pop them pills. They wanna be me but can't take the fire. I spit real bars, you just chase desire. Every post you make got me in your head. Rent free living, y'all the walking dead. Keep that shade, I convert to light. You bark online, but you quiet on sight. Fake smiling, I'm wild, and they talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing May's lies, let the circus begin. Yeah, you love to hate me, that's the symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. Yeah. Don't need no crew, I'm my own protection. Truth hit deep like a resurrection. Keep my name in your mouth, that's promotion. While I'm moving light waves, all motion. All motion, yeah. You scream loyalty, but your vibe say fraud. Keep your fake praise, I'm tight with God. When I step in, tension rise in the air. They mad, I'm the truth, they just can't compare. So talk your talk, but remember this fact. You love to hate me, but you still coming back. Yeah. Keep smiling fake, I see through it. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. I have not seen you guys in a minute. I was trying to think, like, when was the last time I even was live for Malarkey? Let's see. 2 days ago. So, Tuesday? Monday? Oh, it was Monday. So, I haven't been live for Malarkey since Monday, y'all. That's crazy. That's probably the longest I've taken off. Um, But I swear to you guys, this case that I'm talking about, that I'm covering, I know not all of you guys are watching, but a lot of you guys are, and I'm just in the deep. I'm just in down in the rabbit hole so far. Um, and you guys know I work a regular, like a main job, and then several other jobs. I do side hustles. I do all kinds. I'm my hands in everything. So, um, Tuesday, I was live for, I think, over 4 hours. Yeah, like 4.5 hours. I was live Tuesday talking about this case. And then I was live already tonight for 2.5 hours talking about it. And I still did not get to, I know of at least two interviews that were pretty long. I didn't get to. So, I mean, I could have went another 5 hours tonight. Yeah, definitely didn't miss that much, madams. I don't even think Maybay's been live, to be honest. Um, but yeah, yes, better than you. I've definitely been, in the, what do they say? In the trenches. So yeah, which, the haters always squawking, always talking. I guess apparently, even though I did 4.5 hours on Tuesday, I guess first I was trying to stay long. I was trying to stay live longer to see if May would go live, which I wasn't even checking for May because I had that much stuff to go over. Um, and then what was the other thing? What was the other thing? Oh, that I was using as an excuse of why I didn't go live for Malarkey. First of all, I don't need an excuse except for I'm not going live. Just like Wednesday, I didn't go live at all. But or yesterday, I didn't go live at all yesterday because I worked too much. I didn't have time to go live. But I just love it all. I just love all the, you know, keep squawking. Yes, right, Puka. Like we've been in it. But yeah, maybe her tour must be going good, honey. She must be booked and busy. I mean, I know didn't she say that Didn't she say the tap out thing didn't nobody booked or something, or basically said nobody booked with the tap out thing? She didn't even go. Well, this must have been more successful. This little tour must have been more successful than the tap out because she is booked and busy. She's not even been on live that I know of. Um, right, right. It's just funny. Yeah, she's making that smoney. It's money, honey. And I'm assuming that Tony has just, at this point, I mean, is Tony coming back? Because they haven't done a live for the new show or the new whatever they want to call it. They haven't done a live for that in a while. Let's see. 9 days. They haven't done, and I think that 9 days ago was when they didn't even talk about anything. I think was that 9 days ago, or maybe no. I think 10 days ago is when they had all that technical issue, and that was the last time I think I saw Tony come up there. I think that was 10 days ago. So that's a lost cause. I would expect it to be a lost cause because the last real talk. Now, like I said, she did try to come back once, but they had technical issues. She came back. They were live for like 38 minutes by the time Tony got up there, and then they were only live for like 5 minutes once Tony joined because nobody could hear each other. They kept dropping down, coming back up, and eventually they just ended it. So Tony really didn't get to say anything. But the last time that she really got to say anything was that whole weird conversation they had about that Maybay didn't believe like everybody else, that she didn't believe in healing, that she didn't, which completely canceled out the whole premise of the podcast or whatever they want to call it, panel or whatever. Like it crossed it all out. So there really wasn't much to talk about after that. I mean, if she doesn't believe in that, she doesn't subscribe to that, that's not her thing, then what the hell's what's the point of talking about it? If you're not open to it. Because to me, she didn't even sound like she was open to that shit. If you're over on Facebook, make your way over because I'm getting ready to say goodbye to Facebook. There's a link on the page. So if you go out of that live and scroll to the very top of the 2.0 page, you'll see a link. You can click it. It'll bring you right over here into the chat at your own risk. If you see someone or something you don't like their vibe, you don't like their comments, keep your peace. All you got to do is hit their little name and hit block. Unless you want to tussle, squabble, debate, whatever you want to call it, you want to talk about your opinions, do that. But if you get aggravating, annoying, aggravating, then I may mute you. Hang on one second. Okay. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, you can, I may mute you. That's for 5 minutes. And that may have nothing to do with squabbling. If I just want to mute you or you're just giving off a bad vibe, I may mute you and you can come back in 5 minutes. Like there is no, um, there may be no rhyme or reason. Oh, okay. It looks like maybe I had a party today. From what I'm getting, it looks like maybe I had a party today, May 27th. Well, no, yesterday. So maybe I had it must be a hump day thing. Shadow banned is where they don't like they don't send out notifications. Basically, you've broken the rules or you've done something bad, and they shadow ban you. They no longer recommend you. Like my Feminine and Fierce 2.0 page, it's shadow banned. Well, it's not even shadow banned. It's literally not being distributed. That's why I'm starting to use my OG page a little bit here and there, which I knew it was coming. I mean, I lose pages like left and right on Facebook. But yeah, it just means they won't send out notifications. They won't suggest you to new people, things like that. It makes your visibility lower. The less people will see you. But it must be a hump day thing because it looks like she had a party yesterday, another tap out party with the same girl in room B. So it was her in room A, that Prada chick in room B. Although Prada chick, oh, and maybe I think got new pictures. I think they both got new pictures. Let me see if the price is the same. Price is the same. 15 minutes, $140. That's for private VIP one-on-ones. Now they're putting that on there. It's for private VIP one-on-ones. 15 minutes, 140, 30 minutes, 180, 45 minutes, 220, 1 hour is $300. And it says Wednesday, May 27th from 2 to 6 p.m. So same time, everything. VIP private meets only. DM to reserve your spot. $2 shots and BYOB. And then it says today from 2 till 6, legendary Maybay and Prada will be at. This is a VIP private meet. They spelled private wrong. They spelled it privity. They spelled Privite. Privity meets only event. You must RSVP. That's how I feel like he spelled it. That's what it sounds like. Or she. You must RSVP to reserve a time slot. No upfront payment needed. Just call or DM to confirm your time. Room rules are covered for all play. No backdoor, except he spelled out backdoor. So they took off the VAG and the, what was the other one? Oh, the mouth. They took off the mouth and the VAG. And again, this is for educational purposes only. This is for awareness purposes only. Kids do not do this. This is not the way you want to go about things. Again, educational purposes. She got that little Uchi that could, that little Uchi that could, aka Thomas the Train. Oh Lord. So they took out the before it said, oral, and then it said VAG. Now they just says room rules are covered for all play, no backdoor. So they changed it a little bit, but not much. So that was yesterday. Ask about our VIP membership at the 3-bedroom mansion. Total tap out parties. Oh my goodness. Speaking of parties, I don't know if anybody followed the whole Black Bike Week stuff, everything that went on in Myrtle Beach. Well, it's not really Myrtle Beach, it's in Atlantic Beach. But Myrtle Beach, but Memorial, they call it the Memorial Weekend Bike Festival is what it's called. But because of the history and the whole reason that they started the festival, they've always called it Black Bike Week. Also, if you have Amazon Prime and you're interested, watch, what was it called? Black Beach, White Beach? Or so, I think that's what it's called, Black Beach, White Beach. But it's on Amazon Prime. I think it might be on YouTube also, but it talks about the Black Bike Week and Harley Week and how it all became to be about and all of that. Atlantic Beach is the only Black-owned beach, like back when segregation was still a thing. Atlantic Beach, which is only 4 city blocks. Now you think of how much on the Grand Strand is what we call it. The Grand Strand, it stretches all the way from, Little River, all the way from North Carolina, Little River, Cherry Grove, North Myrtle Beach, you got Surfside, Garden City, Myrtle's Inlet. I mean, there's so much beach, right? But during segregation, there was only a 4-block radius that where Black people could be, and that was Atlantic Beach, and that's where they started the festival at. And what it was is that because it was segregation, the artists and performers who were Black were able to perform at the other beaches and they could entertain at the other beaches, but they could not eat there or sleep there. So they basically made Atlantic Beach so that those performers could perform at the white beaches and then come to Atlantic Beach to eat and sleep. And then they tried to say like, hey, then they started doing more in Atlantic Beach. And one of the things was the bike festival, because they were like, screw them. If we can't eat or sleep there, let's bring the entertainment here. And that's how it all got started. I mean, there's more to the story, but that's a good summary of how it all got started. But if anybody's been watching all the stuff that's went on with Black Bike Week, it is a friggin' mess out here with they ran into a Waffle House, which a lot of people don't realize they had crashed into the wall. Like they two cars crashed, and then one of the cars went into the Waffle House. Have you seen the Stampede? So they had a concert going on, and the DJ was playing music, and on the music was a bunch of pew pew shots. And when the pew pew shots came across the DJ, the music came out of the speakers, everybody thought that there was a pew pewing happening, and they like rushed the stage. Like 19 people got hurt. It was crazy. They've been trying to boycott. Yeah, they're trying to boycott it. Wait, those 3 boys. I didn't hear about that. 3 boys shot on the balcony. Yeah, that's what I said. It's always the Waffle House. Always. There was one girl that literally she was there with some other guy. The guy like goes through this parking lot. Him and his friends go through a parking lot to like just to turn around, and the girl and her friend jump on these guys' bikes, and like she leaves her boyfriend. There's crazy stuff on there. There's been crazy stuff going on with all that. All right, let me say goodbye to Facebook. If you're watching this on the replay, #replay. Let me know that we missed each other. Bye, Facebook. Also, hype up the video on replay. You can hype up any of the live videos on replay or videos in the video tab. Oh, also, those of you that keep up with Gabby that I cover, she's the one that went to court and represented herself. She's about to go represent herself again. She says she's been practicing. Yes, we're live, Miss Bunny. You're having deja vu. She said she's been practicing and that she's been going to the law library. We're just talking about different stuff, Lumbee. I was talking about Maybe had another party yesterday. Maybe had another tap out. Well, if they RSVP'd, let's put it that way. Let me rephrase that. Maybe had flyers put out that she was having another party yesterday, but like the last one, nobody RSVP'd, I guess, so they didn't go. But if people RSVP'd this time, Maybe had slots open yesterday. So she had another hump day party. Same type of party. Same chicken room B. And then I was just talking about Bike Week down here that just passed. All right, let me watch. I was going to show this Tuesday, but then I went too far. We went too long on true crime. But I guess this is, from what I'm told, shout out to Messy Missy. That's where I got this video from. But she says, and we're going to see it, obviously. It's not just what she says. But this video is, I guess SpongeBob is on break at his job. He is a CNA. He's taking the NCLEX to get his LPN, and he is in the parking lot allegedly on lunch break smoking. So yeah. The page, what I posted was she got suspended on her X account, which is like Twitter. I mean, it's X now, but she got suspended on her Twitter account. Somebody sent me a message and said that she had hid her Clock It page or unpublished her Clock It page or lost it, but I don't know how correct that is either. I didn't go. Okay, Tina, I didn't go look, to be honest, but that's what they told me. All right, and Messy Missy says, looks like SpongeBob's preparing to take the nursing exam to become an LVN or an LPN, whichever you say. So I guess he's on lunch break.
Yeah, that's who sent me them happy treats, y'all.
Forcing out a turd.
Right there in the comments. Make sure y'all go follow her page and get y'all some happy treats, okay? For real, Pamela Johnson.
Wait.
Aren't you still CNA?
What are they mailing through the damn federal mail? Damn. Happy treats. Are they talking about like THC treats?
I am a CNA until next week when my position changes to GVN, graduated vocational nurse. And then after I take my
yeah, they will do that sometimes. They will, if you're trying to take your NCLEX, they will give you a position for a graduate nurse. Obviously pending you taking your NCLEX, because sometimes you can like me, I took my NCLEX the day I could, like as soon as I could. But you have to have like a right to test, or I think that it's called something like that. and it's basically saying like because you have to get fingerprints, your passport picture, you have to get a background check, you have to do all these things, you have to get your transcripts. So I did it as soon as I could in my class, and it was still 6 weeks after graduation. And so they know that, so they'll give you a position like graduate nurse, pending, and then once you pass your NCLEX, you'll get LVN or LPN, whatever they call it where he is.
NCLEX will change to LVN, licensed vocational nurse. So, yeah. So, yeah. Because legally you have up to 90 days to practice before you are licensed. And I will practice because, baby, that's what they're going to do. My position is changing, but I'm not going to be solo. Like, I'm going to be working directly under the ADON of my unit. And she'll be, she'll be working directly with me, starting to show me different things, giving me hands-on training on things that I'm going to have to do, showing me how to do all the paperwork, teaching me how to do admitting, discharging, even though like I'm IV certified and stuff like that, she's still going to be sitting with me while I do a couple IVs and, blood draws and stuff like that. Or not blood draws, but IV. I can't draw blood. I can put an IV in there. So she's going to be doing stuff like that with me. And we're just going to be working hands-on with each other for, and then once I get, my NCLEX taken, which I still got about another 2 weeks.
Okay, so is he getting, I'm not very familiar with like what compact states, I don't know if it's different for LPN or LVNs. Is he getting, I wonder if Colorado and Texas are all in the same, like because he graduated in Colorado, right? So is he taking his NCLEX in Colorado? Oh yeah, it says yes, both Colorado and Texas are members of the compact states. Okay, so he can get the NCLEX wherever he takes it. It covers both of his states. But LVNs, usually how it works is LVNs can do like IVs and things like that, but you have to usually have a like direct supervision from an RN. And there's certain things, obviously, they can't do that RNs can.
2 or 3 weeks, because I'm still waiting for the fingerprints, and then to get an ATT, then I got to schedule my date. So I still got 2 to 3 weeks left. I got to wait. So that way they can get some training in on me, and then that way I'll be ready to hit that flow alone or with bare minimum supervision. So yeah. Yeah, it is a lot.
Because, like, okay, so an LPN or LVN, I keep saying LPN because that's what they call them here, but an LVN can perform like assessments of something specific, right? Like if they say go listen to the lungs, they can do that. But if like when he said, the reason it caught me off guard is because when he said admissions, so whenever someone is admitted to a floor, they have to have an initial like complete assessment, head to toe assessment. Usually LVNs cannot do that initial head to toe assessment. That would be something that an RN would have to do. So that threw me off. I guess he could do the rest of the admissions with an RN there doing that. I don't think that would be different, especially since they're in the compact states. I just can't believe he's talking about all this while he's sitting there smoking.
But also with the position change comes my first pay raise, which they're only giving, so I ain't saying what I'm going to be making, but like what my total raise will be for an LVN, I'm going to get half of that amount moving up into a GVN. And then once I get the license change and everything, then they'll go up the other half. So it's gonna go up a couple dollars, have a couple dollar go ups. Yeah, I'm going to Colorado to take my NCLEX. Why aren't you going to take the test in Texas? Because I just want to get it scheduled out there where I graduated from. Because what if Texas's test is different or something? I want it based off of the material that I learned in Colorado.
Yeah, silly.
Regardless, that's why I went to.
Well, if it's a compact state, then it should be the same test. If it because again, his NCLEX will be like mine, my RN, I'm registered RN. It's compact. I think there's like 30 some. I'll have to look it up, but I think it's like 38 states covered, might be less. I know when I went to New York was not covered, and I'm pretty sure they gave me like an emergency one. Let me make sure I'm not. Pretty sure that's how it went. Let's see, is New York in compact RN license? No. Okay, yeah. That New York, when I went to New York for COVID, they gave me like an emergency, um, basically an emergency license to practice because again, I had a compact license, but it didn't cover New York, which was crazy because I thought for sure New York would be covered. Um, I said 37, right? I think there's 27. Let me see. RN compact, how many states? Oh, wait, no, that's not right. That's different. See, I hate it. Oh, damn. As of April 2026, there are currently 43 jurisdictions. Does that mean it covers all 43? That's crazy. It should be like that, I feel like. That way you could work wherever. Yes, a registered nurse compact license covers 43 jurisdictions, which means states, because then they list all the states. I still can't believe New York's not in there. All 43 in New York's still not in there. Shout out to Chi Chi for that super chat. I just hope he takes a bath. Kind of odd how they all played with my careers, but look who's trying to be me. Oops, they could never. Well, even Maybay, there's a video of Maybay where she talks about wanting to be a nurse.
School, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go out there and take my test. As soon as I get an ATT, I'm gonna set me a date and go out there.
Yeah, an ATT. That's what it was. Jesus Christ. Missy, you just had to end it like that, didn't you? Oh yeah, she put that video I had on my YouTube of Mackenzie and him live when he was doing something. Okay, let me go to this couple of videos that I want to show y'all. Okay, hold on. Oh Lord, I couldn't imagine. Show today's live where he's crying. Lord, I don't even know where that's at. Hold on. Hold up. Hold please. He does so many damn lives, like I never know which one it is. 7 hours ago, 10 hours ago. So I don't know through a little bit. Was he at the house or in the car? All right, let's see. I'm gonna check the other one. Maybe he deleted it. I just skimmed through his lives. I don't see a live. Let me ask. Was he in the car or in his? He was at work. Oh, I don't see that today. I only see two lives on his page, and one he's in the car, and one he's at his house. Oh, and then there's another in his car 23 hours ago. Oh, the one 23 hours ago. No, that's at a bar. Yeah, I don't see one where he's at work. I see where he's in the car again. Let me show you. Let me show you. He was in the car. Yeah.
Let's all have a big party.
Is it this one? He's just sitting there looking at his phone. Is it this one? It was in the. Oh, before he went to the bar. Okay, before he went to the bar. There's the bar. There's the bar. Oh, here, this one, because he said less than an hour ago I was bawling my eyes out.
Literally the only place.
Oh, here it is.
Yep. Down good dumps right now. Holy.
Good Lord. What was he hitting?
The hole.
Oh my God.
Hug me and hold me. Oh, show me some support and love, bro.
Hug me with your money. Hug me with your money.
Hold me, give me love.
Yeah, but the way he was.
I come laugh because it's the only place I get love. Literally, the only place I get some love from. Genuine support. I don't want to talk about what's going on. I don't know.
Yeah, of course he has,
right now, so I just wanted to come live.
But he won't admit that. Oh, we could have skipped that.
It's right now, life right now.
Hey, squeezing them tears out. He was begging for gas money before this live, and I don't think anybody sent any. Is that what you were going to say?
I think I broke my fucking toe. It hurts so bad.
He needed money for the bar, guys.
Oh.
Right? Doesn't he have a whole man that was just at friggin' Memorial Day with him and Brandy? Look at him turn the light on so people can see he's crying. Now, if that don't tell you something, that's exactly why he did that shit. Did y'all see that? He turned the light on so people could see he's got tears, in my opinion. Like, let me make sure they can see it because it's dark in here. That's the sick shit. Right, Steph? Like, damn, what you put out's what you're going to get. Yo. Yeah, Kelly, it's... He got 3 cars, tell Tati what, or just let her use the one the damn supporter bot.
I be there for people so much when I'm going through it. I'm just left alone to just go through it. And nobody wants to deal with me until I'm done going through stuff. When people go through it, I try to be a support. I try to be there. Just trying to be a good person. And when I'm feeling like this, I'm just always alone. All alone. I don't ever get out. I hope you feel better.
I swear it's like they go in order. One needs a car, now another one needs a car. One cries, the next one cries. Like, damn. Oh, then the ex-boyfriend took the camera and they broke up? Well, didn't he have his car too? Wasn't he using his car?
I'm so tired of crying on this fucking internet, bro. But, like, I just don't have nobody, like, in my corner. I feel like, bro, nobody.
Right, Latasha.
Nobody who genuinely gives a
How can he sit up there? See, this is what, if I was a supporter that was sending money, the supporter that bought the car, I'd be like, excuse me? Like, what do you mean when you need people, you don't have anybody, when you have nobody to support you? Like, that would piss me off because I'd be like, dude, I support you all the time. Like, because I've talked to a big supporter of his that used to send him money all the time. I talked to her, it may have been like 2 years at this point, and she legit told me that her fridge would be empty sometimes, and she would send money for him to get groceries. And he would call and like, oh, look at all the groceries I got. And then she'd open her fridge and have nothing. I'm like, what are you doing? And this is why, in my opinion, this is part of the grift. Like, oh, I'm here for you. What do you need?
fuck.
Right, Kim? But he's not even crying about the breakup.
He don't give a fuck either, bro. He's not fucking good support. Part of the reason why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, bro.
Right, Lady D? I swear. And listen, I'm all for men having emotions, and for men,
fucking check the fuck out, bro. Like,
that's the part right there. That's the shit right there. Is it always seems, and again, outside looking in, it always seems like if certain people don't get their way, we just watch with this freaking Mackenzie Shrilla shit. They don't get their way, and then they want to say, "Oh, I'm just going to take myself out," and I'm going to. Don't do that. Don't. That's not something to ever like play with or use to manipulate people. And I truly feel that's what some people like this. That's what they're doing. And maybe they don't even realize that or think it's manipulating, but that's exactly what it is. It's emotional manipulation. When you say to someone, I don't feel supported, I don't feel like nobody helps me when I need help, and I'm just going to end it, I'm just better off. And then people, most of them, and not all, because I've told y'all, it's not an always thing when it comes to stuff like that, but most of them that do that, and when something goes wrong, they say that it's because they want people to then come and be like, what do you need? How much money do you need? Or whatever it is they're after. And that's terrible because it's nothing to even use in that manner. I don't want to say joke because he's not joking about it, but just using it in that manner. So they're just wait to cry on camera. I'm always sus of people that think of going live while crying. Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's why I feel like it's part of the grift. It's part of getting the donations. It's part of getting that, like, because for the parasocial relationships, and then that it's like a guilt trip. Like, oh, I must not be supporting him enough because he feels unsupported. And that's shitty, in my opinion.
oh, they're lucky. The hell is just not a heaven is just not an option. We'll check it out, bro. I swear to God, they're lucky. The world is lucky.
What? The world is lucky. What's he saying?
God.
Right. He wants, yes.
Heaven was an option when you check out, baby.
See, he said, I wish heaven was an option when you check out. Basically, when you check yourself out. That's awesome, Lumbee. Yeah, Melanie said that she used to support him. It, yeah, it's nothing to play with at all. Oh yeah, Nikki.
But that's not why I'm here right now.
That's why anytime you see them doing a video where they prop their phone up in front of the damn mirror, they would go on these monologues. I used to call Mayvay's monologues all the time because and SpongeBob does it, Brandy does it, Maybay does it. They will literally, if they've got a mirror behind that phone, you can tell because they're constantly looking in the mirror, watching themselves. It's insane. I wouldn't doubt if they practice because it's literal a monologue sometimes. Like they sound like they're planned out. Yes, congrats to anybody who has kids that graduated. What? Anything else in here? How long did I thought it was only a 2-minute video? It's forever. Jeez. And then he went to the bar after this. He must have got some drink money.
Well, oh, I can get supported. I can get love from here.
Oh yeah, Lita, 100%. Hell no. I mean, I can understand that people may watch him or share or hit a like or something like that, but send money to a grown ass man ain't no way. But you also have to think of like some of the people that are sending him the money, like their demographic, what's wrong with them. Not in a bad way, but like some of them have medical issues or they're homebound, they don't leave much, or they look at him like he's a son or a grandson, and whatever they have going on makes them coddle him in a way, if that makes sense. Because I'd be damned if I gave money to a grown ass man that's able bodied and that works all the time. I mean, he supposedly works all the time. Where's his money? He just got this big settlement. What the fuck? I mean, that should be a red flag. Like, wait a second. And then again, he guilts him. It's a cycle. He always says he loses his jobs because of the haters that call in, but he doesn't take into account he's late all the time. He's clearly smells like Mary Jane when he comes in and when he comes in from lunch. He has we see his attitude. It can't be that much different all the time at work. We've heard from his ex that he was stealing food out of the refrigerators and bringing shit home. And I mean, but yet the haters are the ones getting him fired. Like, come on. Shout out to Tracy, member for 10 months. How does a grown man get so much pity? That's what I'm saying. It's the type, you have to look at who it is. I think, like I said, I think some of them look at him like a son or a grandson, or, maybe they've lost a son. Like, you never know. But I don't get it because I'm telling you, I wouldn't send many people money to begin with because I'm so jaded from the internet and people lying, but especially not a grown ass man, jaded or not. Like, you are grown, you're a man. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just traditional in that manner. Like, a man should be a man, and I'm not the type to say a woman should stay in the kitchen either, because you guys know I couldn't do it. Like, I'm a career woman. A lot of my self-worth, and I don't know if that's a good thing or bad, but a lot of my self-worth comes from my job, my career. That's part of me. So I don't believe in that either, but I do think you're a grown-ass man. Like, you shouldn't be. You should be able to get out there and get it, which I think that about most grown women too. But there's like, he has no excuse. He's a grown-ass man, able-bodied, he can work. Like, there's no excuse.
I didn't say no one cares. That's why I say I come
Yeah,
live,
Puka.
this is the only place I get support and love from.
Oh.
Right here is live. I said,
yes,
immediate people who I want.
Yeah, it is wild. That's what I'm saying. He don't realize, like, that's a mental health.
Care about me.
That's a mental health issue.
Why I come live.
They ask you all that stuff when you get hired. Like, do you have any mental health issues or any of that? Which of course he's not gonna be honest when they ask. That's the one thing about like mental health and stuff, unless you get, which obviously he's on camera, but if they examine him and he knows what to say, then they're not gonna keep anybody for like an evaluation. Because they don't have beds enough anyway. Exactly, Lita.
Appreciate everyone who cares. I do.
Oh, as
I
he
do.
smokes.
Alone, I'd be having to battle by myself, so I come live. I've been sitting here for like 45 minutes, just sitting here.
Oh.
Just...
Okay, let's see what. Is he crying again? Dang, how many times? That's like it's a long video. They said right before that he was asking for gas. He says SpongeBob is absolutely stunning.
What? Fire.
Damn, he was smoking in too? How much does he smoke?
On the way.
Is he out of gas here? Supposedly, anyway.
I just gotta do what I gotta do for the moment. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, okay, feel you.
And that bird sounds like it's in his freaking car with him. Is this where he's begging for gas, you guys?
Yeah, this page is monetized barely, but it's monetized.
Oh, Lord. So is he just sitting there waiting for them to send him money? Oh, he's on mute. You're on mute, dude.
I've now been on break for 33 minutes. I think I'm gonna just run it to 40. I deserve an extra extended break today.
Oh, he was on break here.
I only took like 15 earlier, 15 or 20.
I don't think so, Don.
Break, so.
No, they don't check you for that. I've had colleagues that were nurses that had HIV before. They test you for TB, so they give you a TB test, or you have to bring in a TB test. Like you have to have usually you have to have one-step TB and then a two-step TB within like the last year. At least a two-step within the last year, I think is what it is. And then sometimes even if you have like obviously your documentation and you've had like a two-step, they may give you a one-step when you get hired, and that's TB. But as far as other stuff, no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it's older ladies.
That hour threshold.
Oh, Lord. So he was on break, and then this is, I guess, when he got off work.
I'm gonna take a break from the world for a while. I am.
You ain't taking no break. He's been live.
I need to take a break from going live. I just need to take a break from people, my phone, calling people, texting, posting, just responding to anyone's calls or texts, and just take a break from the world. That's what I need to do, bro. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, but he was really crying.
Right here.
Oh, there's his car running out of gas.
No, it's not. I don't know. I thank y'all for tuning in with me. I'm not in a good mindset right now, y'all.
Okay, so he cried, and then he went to the bar and said, fuck it. He's at the bar.
Call me. Call me.
Oh, Lord. Well, he got out of that mood real quick, honey. Yeah, Laura, honey. They sent him money for gas, money. I mean, shit, they bought him a friggin' used vehicle. They sent him money for food all the time. They sent him money for books, whatever he asked for, and he asked a lot. Right? He got money for some drinks. That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, damn, he done got him some money and went to the bar and got drunk. He was so depressed and such a bad mood, just life was just down on him. Son, he got them donations and went straight to the bar. Oh, it's a video before that. He begs for gas. Lord. All right. Let me load this video up. Okay. I'm not sure. I think there's 3 different videos, and I'm not sure what order they go in because they may have been, like, sometimes it'll, videos and pictures, they'll stand in the wrong order. So if they're out of order, that's my fault. But let's get into some of these videos, or let's get into these videos here. Okay, so this was a live that was done, I think, today with Niecy Baby. I got your good side, Niecy Baby. With Niecy Baby and Yaima. If you guys remember Yaima, she was at the mansion party. She's the one who walked up on allegedly Ivan and Chosen in a pool when that whole thing went down. Her and Bebe have went back and forth. They've been at each other's throat, liked each other. I think they are on the like side this time. But yeah, so let's check it out.
No, but here's the thing. No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying she hadn't mentioned you.
No, I was talking shit. My bad.
I'm like, she hadn't said anything about you, so I was like, what the fuck? Because I know that she still be peeping what I'm doing. And who I'm fucking with.
Yeah.
I mean, for you to know every comment I write, you're still watching me. So that's why I was like, I didn't want it to be no messy shit. If that was the case.
And I swear to God, I thought y'all were cool.
No, girl, I don't fuck with her at all. I have not fucked with that woman in a very long time.
And what I mean by cool, right? I knew you weren't on that with her. Like, I knew you wasn't on the menage a trois with her. But I thought y'all were like copacetic because last I saw of her, which was like a month ago, I think, or it wasn't no longer than a month ago, May shouted you out as one of her realest exes, quote unquote, people she's fucked with that didn't do or not even what Whitney's done. Like, she was showing you.
I don't think that's quite what she said. I think she said that, I'm pretty sure what she said was something like, if she could talk to her, that she was going to apologize. I think I told Niecy about that when Niecy Baby came in that night, that she would apologize to Niecy because Whitney, basically that like Whitney made her get rid of Niecy Baby a few times or whatever. It was something along those lines. Whatever happened to that white girl that had 8 kids? White with 8 kids. Who's the white girl with 8 kids, y'all? I don't know. White girl with 8 kids. Somebody tell me, because I'm trying to think who. JJ has 7, I think, but I don't know if JJ's white. I don't know. Maybe you're talking about JJ? 8 kids. Who had 8 kids, y'all? Are you talking about like reality TV 8 kids? Like Kate plus 8? I know, madams. I'm like, wait, I have shown a lot of people. Is she talking about JJ? Okay. JJ has 7. I think she's pregnant with number 7 right now. Yeah, Octomom. Was she white? Oh, JJ's going on 8? Tiffany. Who the fuck's Tiffany? Who's Tiffany? All right, let me play this, and you guys let me know.
More love than anything. So
no, that's because this woman will do shit to try to see if she can get my motherfucking attention or not, Yaima.
Yeah,
like the shit that she's done behind my children, the things that she's done behind my home, my vehicle. There's no being cool. The things she's done behind my feelings, there's no being cool.
No, and I get it. I'm not nobody to tell you how to feel, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
I just try to keep all that shit away from me because we had mutual contacts, like, her daughter lives over here, so me and her daughter were friends at one point.
That's what I was gonna say.
Me and Kat were friends. All the mutual contact that we had, because she couldn't get them to convince me to fuck with her, I wasn't allowed to. They were told to cut me off. They weren't allowed to fuck with me no more. And because I blasted her ass once again because she came for me and my child on the internet, some deep shit. I'll have to tell you over the phone, but it was some really deep shit that had to do with my son, okay? Like some shit that you can't take back, bro, once you say that shit on the internet. And after that, it was a permanent fuck you. I mean, it was already fucked.
Sit down,
before
Coco.
that. But you, with what she did, like, no. There's no. So I try to not fuck with anybody that has anything to do with her because she's a psychopath, and whenever she comes out of her,
don't ever. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish. Don't ever think, right? And I'm so happy that I know that now. But for future reference, you have my personal number. Okay? Something that I don't do on here anymore.
Oh Lord. If you guys remember when when Maybay was talking about New York, Tiffany was the white girl. Hold on. If you guys remember when she visited New York, she said one person that she was going, because she went to like New York, Philly, like she went to different cities. And she said one of the people that she didn't get a chance to see was Yaima. That's who's in the top box. I don't know who else is in the other box. Maybe Nisi can tell us. But it's Yaima on the top and Nisi, baby. That's who's talking. Tiffany was the white girl that came to May's mansion party that said she was on her period so she wouldn't have to sleep with Ivan and May. She had a BBL. Is that girl? I thought you're talking about the one with the nice body. Body by somebody. Body by, I don't remember a friggin' Tiffany, y'all. I remember that girl that like body by somebody. And she had like the fake boobs and a nice body, but I don't remember Tiffany. Did Tati ever get her car? I have no idea. I haven't heard anything. I only approached Yaima because I heard on your live that she was trying to go see Yaima. And I talked to Yaima. We cool. So I wanted to make sure stuff don't get messy. This is Yaima's live on TikTok. I'm pretty sure because she's in the top box. So I would assume it's hers. She doesn't. Yeah, but Maybe also went to PA. She went to New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York. And I want to say she said one other place, but I can't remember. So yeah, she went a few places. I'm told y'all she's on her tour. Is you taking advice from this lady? No, she said she just tried to make it. She said go to hell. She's trying to just not make it messy. Tiffany was even there. Tiffany was there. Even Carmen and Yaima was there. Yeah, I don't remember her for some reason. I'm like totally got a blank on her. Tiffany is white and her boyfriend cheats all the time. I'm going to have to go find a clip so I can figure it out. JJ's on number 8. Yeah, JJ was never at Maybay's, so I just thought she was bringing up like people I've covered before. Body by Jess. Thank you, Maribel. I could not remember what her name was. I would never tell her where I live. She's on her tap out tour. I wonder if anybody RSVP'd yesterday. Yeah, she was in Philly, I think. She said Philly and Pennsylvania and New York. And
all right, I officially changed my personal number. Okay, left the business number, the phone everybody had, the number everybody already had. Call me, bitch. That shit is nothing but a call, bro. Like, yo, Mima, I don't fuck with so-and-so. I know how to separate the two. Like, dead ass. I know how to not collide the two, how to not let the two collide around me. And I know how to, because I also know you're a grown-ass woman, like May's a grown-ass woman. I know how to drop and get away, right? If you're not going to respect me or if she's not going to respect me. But you got to understand, and May got to understand that too. I fuck with you a little different and a little harder. So of course, right? And that's for anybody viewing and watching. Of course, if it's with Nisi, I'm like gonna drop or not be on the camera, right? Because May's a grown-ass woman. As to where Nisi's talking, I'll be on screen because I'm closer to her, right? Just like May closer with people that don't know me and claim that they don't fuck with me, and I don't care. You feel me? But that's neither near nor there. I'm cool with May. I respect her as long as she cool with me and respect me. I'm not gonna hold you, Nisi. I was uncomfortable. I didn't know if I should trust her, and I didn't know what to believe, bitch. Cause let me read you how she hit me up. It was awkward and weird. Like, it was out of the blue, just how you said. I felt exactly what you stated. This is what I got. I got, where you staying again? So that was on Saturday. I said, huh? Again? I ain't never tell you where I stay. Why? What's up? You could tell I was like, you know what I mean? I suffer.
So is this Yaima telling Niecy baby what Maybay texted her? That's what I'm getting, because she's doing a lot of talking, and my ADHD, I zone out sometimes. So is that what she's saying? She's reading Maybay's text to her, and Maybay was asking her, like, where do you stay again? When she means again, she means like you probably told her in the past. So she's like, hey, let me know again where you stay.
Too much PTSD, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We gotta get straight to it. What's up?
Right.
And she's like, I'm talking about the city and the state, not your actual address. Philly, right? I said, I don't live in Philly, but I am in Pennsylvania, close to Philly. Oh, okay. She said, oh, okay, never mind. I thought I was close to you. I said, dang, if you would have gave me a heads up, I could have tried to meet you somewhere. But oh shit, maybe on the east side. Have fun, stay safe. Then I hit her up the next morning because I thought about my viral video. You feel me? I'm like, bruh, this guy.
Oh my, she hit her up the next day. So she was sketched out. So Yaima felt sketched out that Maybay hit her up. But yet she turned around and texted her back the next morning, because after she slept on it, thought about it, she knew, she was like, that's about to be my viral video, me and Maybay together. What? Is that what you're saying? That's your viral video. It was her moment to shine, honey. Shout out to Patricia, member for 10 months. Hey, 10 months strong as an outlaw. I love it here. I love that. I love that you're here. You're here always supporting. I love that. Thank you so much, Patricia.
Gotta be God. This gotta be my God con. Feel me? I'm like, bruh.
Maybay wanting to visit you. Did she just put God in that? It was God wanting Maybay to visit you? What is?
This gotta be God. This gotta be my God conscience. You know what I'm saying? Because she was really.
My God conscious. Maybay hitting you up as your God conscious? Is your viral moment? Listen, that's what she said. She said, I hit her up the next.
Then I hit her up the next morning because I thought about my viral video. You feel me? I'm like, bruh, this gotta be God. This gotta be my God conscience. You know what I'm saying? Because she was really, I reached out to some, you know what I mean? I reached out to people. She was really looking for me to connect, to do content. So I really fucked with that. I hit her up the next morning. I'm like, yo, because I could really do. Did I tell you yet, Niecy, what I had in thought, in the works?
No, but can I tell you something?
Honey, that was not God. She was probably trying to see if y'all, because wasn't Yaima and Maybay gonna hook up at one point? And Maybay said Yaima was all about that, was sending her naked pictures, and that was like one of their arguments. Isn't that, because Maybay said that's why she was coming to the mansion party. Well, besides, I guess, promo and videos and stuff. But that was one of the things. She said, yeah, but she stayed, Maybay accused her of like sleeping the whole time or being in the bathroom doing something or whatever it was. But yeah, I think they were supposed to be like not girlfriends, but you know what I'm saying? Like they was going to be using scissors together. They were going to be doing crafts originally. I got those live somewhere.
Be careful what you're willing to keep tying yourself
but
in.
we didn't meet up. It's already over with. She already left. Even though that's what I didn't get, my bad, because I got into something else. But I hit her up the next morning telling her about, I didn't get to tell her the breakdown. I told her hit me up that I had a funny ass video that I know for sure would go viral. But, look at how the God conscience works, because we never met up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I just don't. I mean, I feel like I've been through a little bit more in-person fucked up shit with this person than you have,
I respect how you feel, though. That is so
her in so long, you know, because don't.
Okay. I think it started over. Yeah, it started over. Okay, let me load the next one. Okay, maybe let me see if okay. I don't know what order it's supposed to be in, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Like I said, if they're out of order, that's my bad. They could have, they could have been sent out of order or whatever, or like uploaded out of order.
Be frauds, cause see, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They could lie to y'all, they could never lie to me, ma, when I'm the one that gave motherfuckers the advice that they took. Finally. What? But as you can see, it's too late.
Okay, so I know exactly what Yaima is talking about right here because she said it before. She apparently has come up with this in her damn head that she gave me the idea to do true crime, which is completely freaking absurd. Absurd. Because I've been doing true crime since 2021. So Yaima could not have given me the advice to do true crime when I was doing true crime years before I even knew Yaima existed. And I've pulled up the videos before. There, I have receipts. I've been doing true crime and doing reporting on true crime since 2021. So Yaima, you can take that damn bullshit story and tell it to somebody who believes it, because you didn't give me no day. I didn't take no advice of yours to do true crime when I was already doing it. You can look at my TikToks. You can look at my Instagram. I lost the one Facebook page that I was doing a lot of it on, but shit, I've been following Gypsy Rose for years and talking about her before she even got out of jail. But yeah, that's what she's talking about. I think it got cut off. The recording got cut off, but that's what she's saying. Somebody's taken my advice because she said this on another video I have of her that she deleted.
For that, because even when folks try to switch it to a true crime any day, the views are not viewing. It's not serving.
I bet you I can get more on my true crime than you can get any day for doing drama. I bet you. Like, it's not serving. Girl, you just don't know what you're talking about, per usual.
I don't know if y'all be like watching the mess on TikTok. Look at Alpha. Jay, you know Alpha? People be frauds. Cause see, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They could lie to y'all. They could never
right,
lie
Kaylee?
to me, ma, when I'm the one that gave motherfuckers the advice that they took.
Damn, was that the short one? Let me see. Or did it just record it? Oh no, there's more. I guess it just started recording again or something. I thought it was just a short one. Right, madams, like talking about it's not giving. Like, what? I have plenty of people that come and support the true crime and are right here in the discussions.
Finally. What? But as you can see, it's too late for that. Because even when folks try to switch it to a true crime any day, the views are not viewing. It's not serving. I don't know if y'all be like watching the mess on TikTok. Look at Alpha. Jay, you know Alpha? People be frauds. Cause see,
Damn, I was on mute. My bad. Exactly, Scylla. Exactly. Somebody said that she said something like my true crime only gets 200 views. And I'm like, none of my videos have 200 views. I think there's one on there that even is only like 3 minutes long, and I don't even think it has 200 views. And you guys know I hate talking about the views and shit. I've always said it. You can go back in all my videos. Views come and go. It's always going to be more views the bigger the drama is, the more shit you're talking. Like, views come and go. It's not about that. It's the damn book club. And there's a lot of true crime book club members too.
Because it wasn't fun and it wasn't pretty. Like, we're gonna be nice to you while you're cool with us, but if you go and like do something we don't like, we're gonna bully you. No, that's not okay.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I feel like everybody should be able to, do what they do because we all grown.
Yeah, it's not okay. It's not okay. And that is my only point. That is why I got away from all of that, because Niecy, I never made, and Jay, bro, whenever you want to get in, but I never made messy content. I don't even consider that content, but okay, everybody want to argue with me that it is. Even my good sis Nico was shocked when I said certain shit wasn't content to me. It just isn't. Y'all, thank y'all. Niecy, I love you. Thank you, boo. And that's just how I feel. I feel like certain things are just not content to me. And I feel like I became that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, that was literally all I was getting on live to do. Was to argue and yell and make jokes about a bitch I didn't know. And never was planning on meeting. It was
Never planned on meeting, but went to the damn no, actually I started true crime. I want to say one of the first cases I covered was I'm drawing a blank now. I'm gonna have to look it up because I don't want to get it wrong. Shout out to Purple Sky member for 9 months. I love your true crime. Some people are jealous because they're not popping and you are. Haters gonna hate. Yeah, and that's another thing. I am too, Blicky. I had to go on mute because I don't know if a lot of people even know what I'm laughing at. So I don't want to, if they don't know, I'm not trying to bring it out. But I'm over here laughing my ass off. Yeah, that's what I figured. Hold on. I was over here laughing my ass off. I'm like, they're gonna be thinking, damn, what the hell is Connie eating? What is Connie smacking on back there? Oh man. Gabby Petito. That was one of the first cases I think that I covered. Besides, I would cover like people who passed away, like famous people who passed away. But I think the first like deep dive true crime was Gabby Petito. I'd have to look to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that was it.
getting real spooky out here.
Okay, madams.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
one of the main
Blicky.
reasons I removed myself from the messy shit. Like, I keep it to a minimum. I listen, but I don't put in my 2 cents, or like actually go live and put in my 2 cents, only because I feel like, shit, there's too many motherfuckers doing it. I don't have to. I don't have the energy to give to that. When I say that my life is so
Yeah, Niecy baby she was trying to get somebody to talk mess with her. I don't know who the other guy was. Shout out to Keisha, became a member. Well, welcome. Did I miss somebody else? Oh, there it is. Shout out to Mecca for that super chat. They can't even compete on true crime days. That's what I'm saying. That's why, like I said, I hate to bring up views or whatever, but it's like, how the hell can you talk shit about my true crime? There is less on my true crime than there is malarkey, but malarkey's drama. So I expect that. And I'm just building my true crime versus I've built the malarkey. I've been doing it longer. But that's why I'm like, you can't. Why are you even talking shit about it? So crazy. Right, madams? I wish I knew. I wish it was on here. You need the Friday's birthday song to make my day complete. Is it your birthday, Charity? Right, Steph, she's been saying this for months. She did a live with, who was it she did a live with? she did a live with somebody. I can't even remember who the hell it was now at this point. But she did the same thing, talked all the same shit about me, about the true crime, all that shit.
Fucking unpredictable. I don't have time to be messy. Like, shit, I have my kids all summer. This mama's in the house all summer. There's just no way. And it's mentally draining. Like, I don't understand how people don't, after a while, feel overwhelmed. I mean, for the ones that don't take a break, you know? Because
and frauds are here. That's the thing. Yo, if you hold on, y'all, my
What'd she say? They're frauds? Is that what? Yeah, you must have.
I'm sorry. I feel like they're all fakes and frauds though, Nisi. You can't get me to believe that these people are not lying to us right in our face. I do this.
For what?
You feel me? Like, I've done content.
What the hell, dude? What people is she lying, honey? Like, what? What are we lying about? Shout out to Keisha. I almost had a heart attack thinking I was kicked out, but forgot to update my card. Woo! Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't do. I don't know if some people get the automatic, but it does like some people get auto renew and some don't. Happy birthday, Charity! Happy birthday from the Outlaw Crew. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Hey, happy birthday, Charity! That's about all the singing I get is right there. That kind of thing. Yes, she does, madams. Clearly, if she's looking for her viral video and her God conscious moment, like that's why I didn't even play the video that she did last time when she was saying something about basically the way she put it is like Bebe's the culture and all kinds of weird shit. That's why I didn't even play it. I probably still have the video somewhere.
Creating. I've done it. You could lie to somebody that hasn't done it. For you to come up here, Jay, you tell me, bro, you come on live every day. Could you see yourself every day, right? Let me tell you something. You fuck that. I'm gonna get deep. You build your name off of somebody else's name. Literally. Nobody ever knew who you were until you started speaking about.
Look at Yaima. She just perpetuates everything that is always said. Nobody knew Connie before. She doesn't have any content but Maybay. And then of course because of the true crime, then they have to go into her true crime isn't the same. Like, girl.
Such and such. Okay? Now that becomes your
Yes,
platform.
Patty. Yes.
Okay? That's the only reason you get views. If it ain't about such and such, right? You go from 5,000 views for that live to 200 views.
Girl, again, show me one damn live on my page has got 200 views. You out of your mind.
Okay? Are you a happy individual? Yes or no?
Who is she? Is she talking to Niecy?
Come on, gang. Come on.
Oh, Lord.
You literally know that person's every move, everything they're doing, where they move to, who they sleeping next to, even though they don't show the person.
Oh my God, honey. Baby, she makes it sound like we're out here like digging through shit and like following people around. The only thing we know is what the hell is put out here on public platforms, and that's enough. That gives plenty of content, plenty of things to talk about. What the hell are you? Everything we know, Maybay puts out her damn self.
You know what they baby look
Right,
like,
Teresa?
even if they don't show the baby.
Right, Patty? She's been caring about my views.
Come on, man. How is this a happy individual? From all of that, because it wasn't fun.
Oh, I guess she's not very happy. Ah, okay. Whew. Um. Oh, let me dig it around, right? The only thing I'm digging around for was when I threw my keys in the damn dumpster. Oh, that was funny. Let's see. Let's go to. Speaking of true crime, I did part 3 about the crash documentary. I did part 3, so if you haven't seen, I did parts 1, 2, and 3, but I did part 3 tonight. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I did it right before this one and was on there longer than I was going to be. But there's just so much that keeps coming out about this. That's another thing. I didn't get to go over any of the phone calls. I was on there like 2.5 hours. I went over none of the new phone calls and then 2 interviews. So that'd have been another 2 hours if I would have showed it all. Okay, let me pause this. Pause it. Okay. Shout out to a bunch of bull. I'm bringing this from their page. Hey, hey. Shout out to Rose for that super chat. Connie and Outlaws had a great news. Oh, you got great news. I'm cancer free. Yes, Rose, that's exactly what we want to hear. I know that is such a relief. I mean, I can imagine that is just something. Who's want to go there? Where are we going? What are we doing? Well, where are we going? Who's sis? You talking about me or are you talking to Puka? Are you calling me sis? Where are we going? Let me know. Yes, that is amazing. That's amazing news. Shout out to you for that super chat. That's probably one of the best super chats I've seen. Congratulations. I know that's a relief for sure. Okay. So I got this off Bunch of Bulls page on Facebook. Yes, that is wonderful. And the caption says, Kat has been looking for apartments priced more than she can afford. Look at this short clip from the comments that were made on her live. So these comments were made on a live that she was doing. Somebody said they have some really nice low income apartments. For a 3-bedroom, that's a good price. Why don't you try low income? Oh, let me rewind it a little bit because I might have missed one. Okay. Same one? Okay. Somebody says, why don't you try low income? And Kat said, because the school be horrible and I don't want to live in low income. I mean, she must make more than she can make if you don't want to live there. I feel like she makes more. Because if you didn't make much money, I feel like low income would be your only choice. So the fact that she's not taking the choice of low income, I feel like that would be, unless she's just like maybe and living above her means, maybe. But I feel like if you qualify for low income, I feel like some people would love to qualify for low income and be able to move in there because they wouldn't have to pay as much rent. You know, the ones that are struggling to pay rent. And then Danielle said, but you barely have income. See, I think that may be where we're getting it screwed up. Maybe she's got more income than she's letting on. Maybe that's part of her grift. I don't know. I wonder what a price she's saying is cheap. They're saying is cheap for $3,000. And then they said, won't see that here in Cali. And she said fakes. What? Let's see what else is on there. But she don't want to live in low income, y'all. Again, shout out to Bunch of Bull. Same shit, different day. Twitch was on a break at work and went live acting all depressed and down and says it's his mom's birthday and he just ain't feeling it and just wants to go home. Says he don't even have the money to get something to eat. So someone pops off in the comments asking him, is this when you start begging for money? And he snaps and calls her all kinds of names. And shortly after says he has to go. Oh, well, that makes sense. Someone posted this in Kat's comments and she was stupid enough to share it like she was embarrassing the person. I'm confused. What did this person say that wasn't the truth? This is spot on. Perfectly said, Janelle. Okay, so I guess Kat reshared it on a post. She said, "Stop trying to hide behind mental health and go to work like the rest of us. You're just lazy, plain and simple. Be an adult, accept some responsibility for your actions, decisions. You have daughters that depend on you. Get it together. Stay off social media if your mental health is that bad. Apparently, it's making it worse, correct? Seek professional help. Are you? Are you doing that? Probably not because you're full of shit." Damn. I mean, pretty damn spot on. What the hell? And so she shared it? I'm gonna go to her page, see what's up. Not her and Mary was live together. She'd rather uproot her kids from house to house instead of living in low income. Yeah, she said on one live that she was in low income for 5 years. And I'm pretty sure from what Maybay has said that she went from low income to Texas. Uh, but she said she had it for 5 years and her rent was $2. Damn, she ain't.
We we playing? Hey Letitia, I had the fucking Instacart today. I was so irritated. Girl, they been out of school.
Yep.
I had that shit.
Oh yeah, it has
down
to,
like I
Teresa.
get 17 to 20.
Madams.
I don't believe you. You're not better than me. You probably playing with some pubs. You probably don't even play with people. You probably run around playing with bots.
I love it, madams. I love a good classy read. Thank you, Barbara. Appreciate that.
Because you know somebody gonna screen record it, they gonna post it, so y'all not gonna miss it. But order for $19 to go all the way to Galveston. Like, bitch, are you crazy? I'm not fucking going no goddamn Galveston.
He's always got a reason. I mean, Galveston's pretty far, but always something.
We gonna see.
Right,
Add
Saul?
me. You already added me?
Crazy.
We'll see. I'm gonna play tonight. 1.6 miles. No, that name. 1.6 miles. Bitch, I was.
I don't know.
Already added me?
I don't know.
We'll see. I'm gonna play tonight.
I don't know if she has the dog or not. I'd say no. She said she was moving. Yeah.
I just got into.
Which I think she was being facetious. She told people she got evicted. The way she said it, I do think that she hasn't yet, at least. But she has been posting like videos of different apartments that she's looked at, or one apartment she looked at, or a house. I'm just wondering if maybe she's saying that because she can't afford the rent, or, you know, ever since that address got doxxed, she tried to say it wasn't Whitney's house, but I think it's pretty evident that it's the same house. So maybe she's just saying that because she don't want people to know where she lives. I don't really know.
To Sparks, so I'm waiting to see. Yes! And then they was
Good night,
lying.
Lumbee.
They was sitting there lying.
What'd she go to court?
1.6 miles. Bitch, I was in, where was I? I was in Dickerson. You know how far Dickerson is from, what's the name? To Galveston? And you're telling me, oh, it's 1.6 miles. No, that is 1.6 miles from there. But I have to drive all the way to Girl, please.
Lord.
No.
No. Well, they're probably better off that you don't drive to them, because you would probably not take their damn groceries in. Water. Oh, this was okay. Price point was high, 1975. So that must be what they're talking. They were talking about a 3-bedroom. So see, she's walking through places to rent. I don't know. She said, I don't DoorDash or Uber no more. So I think she does, what was the one she said she did? I don't know what it was. Different. It was a grocery one, like Roundup, or it started with the R, Runner. She said she did Runner app.
She's talking about get sleep in the kitchen. This is actually doing real good. How you doing? Thank you.
Lord, she gonna eat. Oh, I can't. Thank goodness. That didn't last long.
My daughter know me so well. That was funny. She said, oh, you better not be talking smack. That was funny, y'all. He said the reason why I got say she being racist. me talking about something. You see her trying to be black. Whoa, 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 what? First of all, what the fuck does that got to do with me? Let's start there. Number one, what the fuck does May singing a song have to do with Cat? Okay, number two.
Oh, that song they sang, or that Maybay was singing on
her
that.
trying to be black. Once again, what the fuck does that got to do with me?
TikTok
and then the person will go on to say, you like white people and you push for white people and you don't support black people. Bookie, but anybody that knows me, and first of all, let's say this: I am racist to everybody, and anybody can get it. I don't give a fuck. Asian, black, white, yellow, orange. Bitch, if you say something to me, I say something. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Everybody know that. I don't give a fuck. But the fact that she was like, and you call this person your sister, and she's trying to be black, and whoop whoop whoop. What the fuck does I got to do with president in China? I don't give a fuck. And the whole thing of the song is she wasn't even saying, the song didn't have nothing to do with it. She just rapping the song. So anybody that rap a song try to be black, like that don't even make sense. That's like, I listen to all type of music. So if I put on some country, I'm trying to be white. If I put on some alternative, I'm trying to be white. If I listen to pop, I'm trying to be white. Like, girl, that didn't even make no sense. And then she kept tagging me and stuff. Guess what I did? I blocked her, bitch. I'm not going back and forth with you because you don't like her. That ain't got shit to do with me. And at the end of the day, you don't like her. It still ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm still gonna call her my sister. I'm still gonna whatever. But one thing about me is, if anybody know that been watching me, I am pro-black woman, period. And people get mad about it all the time. I'll be quick to say, how my beautiful black queens. I love my... I ain't black. I put black first before any and everything. So it was the fact that she's like, oh, you, and if something happened, she'll turn on you. She a white woman and all of this. And I'm just sitting there like, you're racist. But what is you projecting your racism on my sister has nothing to do with nothing. I don't give a fuck about one. Nobody say May does not hate black women. That whole stigma of, oh, she don't like black women. She don't like black women. All she dated is black women. All she ever been with is black men and black women. She ain't never dated in her race.
And we see how that went. However, I will say, Maybay posted, I'm assuming it's today. I got the screenshot today. Maybay posted that she wanted 3 white girlfriends.
She ain't never said no weird ass shit. I ain't never heard her get mad and say some racist ass shit like racist people do. If they get mad, the first thing they want to do is call out the N-word.
But we've all seen her do some shit when she's mad and say some shit. What do you mean? Her and her panel sat up there and talked about how they had black men and they didn't want black women and all that. I'm paraphrasing, but you guys all heard it. What's the update, gamer? Maybay has a man now. She's been dating him for over 6 months. She is on a tour. She's escorting now. So she's doing these hump day tap out parties where you can RSVP a 15-minute slot and pay like $140 for 15 minutes. And it says the game rules, everything except for backdoor. And then her and her man are trying to get a polyqueefdom empire together. And so she's looking for poly princesses. So that's the update. Shout out to Mecca for that super chat. Girl, be pro your sisters. Be pro your sisters. Her sister said they were moving there.
She ain't never in my life. Like I said,
her 304 tour.
She grew up with black people. And if you're in an environment and you grew up in a poor environment, most people is black. It is what it is. That's it. That's all. My whole thing was like the fact that you're on here trying to say she being racist because you're racist ain't got shit to do with nobody but you.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, she's been with the man a year. She literally said she was with the man a year, 2 days after she posted it had been 6 months. Because, that's how it works in Maybay's years, Maybay's time.
Like, and I really sat there and I think about, like, black people love this coffee.
Right, madam?
Racist, but then when somebody throw it to them that they racist, it's, oh my God, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. You're racist. Because the fact that she was singing a rap song and it made you go down the tangent and tag me and tell me that I can't believe you
I would assume that that was just the icing on the cake, and they have seen many other things. I mean, the damn black makeup, you guys can sit there and try to change that narrative around or, say a million different things. You've already got, maybe and crew have already got literally people changing and rewriting history, saying that it was brown makeup, I mean, which is crazy, but that's why they do this. That's why they continue to say the same things when stories come up. They continue to drill the same lies over and over again because eventually the people that are listening will go around and be like, "That's not it. It was brown." And that's just one example, but we've all seen it. Um, but yeah, we've all seen Maybay do some plenty of things that people could call out.
Support her and I am, and I'll support anybody that I want to support. I'll support anybody that I want to support. But to sit up there and say I don't support black people, now you're wrong, boo. You can look up my name. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. I'll be on anybody. I see somebody say, "Oh, I'm pregnant. Congratulations." I don't know them from
Right,
Linda?
Linda?
China. Congratulations, girl, you pregnant.
Hell
I
yeah,
just got my
sniper.
bachelor's degree. Congratulations. I'm very big on congratulations. Anybody. Congratulating anybody. I don't care about none of that. I'm real big on that. So it's just like, girl, why? And then it was just the kept tagging me. Why are you talking to me under May post? That shit don't even make no sense. Why are you tagging me? Like, what? And if she act black, why are you watching her?
Right, so blessed.
That's
Well,
why
you
I
must
said
not
the
have been
internet
around
gave
long
anybody
enough.
the ability to say.
You must have not been around long enough. What's your name? HFCFGGHGGDDFG. And that's probably the first comment you've ever made in here, ain't it? You haven't been around long enough. Just sit back and watch,
What they
because you're clearly new.
feel like they can say, and that shit is so dangerous. The internet is a dangerous place because you think you have the ability to say however you feel when most of the time you don't, and most of the time you won't, and half of these people be behind a fake page. And that's why I'm real big on when somebody say something to me, I post their ass on my page. And I don't care how big I get. If you say something to me and it's distasteful, I'm going to post you on my page. And the point of me to post you on your page is I hope you get bullied. I do. I hope they come and send you threatened messages.
I don't have to look for it, honey. It's on the internet. It's public. Talking about I look for anything. Honey, if that's the case, you need to talk to Maybay, because Maybay was the one over there telling me that I was racist because I said that sisters looked alike, two of which were twins. So if you're talking about I look for anything, you better be saying that same shit over there on Maybay's panel if she ever goes live again.
I hope all of that happens because you set up, you opened your mouth, and you were nasty out your mouth, and you were mean-spirited. So I hope somebody on my side is just as mean-spirited as you when they attack your motherfucking ass. And that's why I post people on my page. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Because people, it's okay when they do it to you. It's okay when somebody said,
No, you actually have not made several comments. See, what you may not know is that YouTube tells me how many comments you've made in the last year, and you've only made 3 comments ever on my page. Oh, I'm sorry, you've been in timeout twice, so it'll erase those comments. So you've been in timeout twice, which means you probably changed your name. So you've been in timeout twice, so that's 2 comments, and then you've made 3 comments tonight. So you've made a total of 5 comments on my page ever. So I'm pretty sure I know who you are, because it's not hard to figure out. Where'd you go? But yeah, YouTube does that job for me, honey. Have fun with that. Yeah, exactly, Cupcake.
the reason why that, and then I feel like so many people, and you can know when somebody don't like you because the first thing they'll do is talk about what they don't like. People was on there. The lady said the reason why I got sideswiped is because I took money from people when I didn't need it. So the reason me and my baby got hit was karma. People in the comments talking about some, I mean, if you had a job, I mean, she is right. Somebody going straight and not paying attention or changing their mind last minute ain't got shit to do with me asking for help for my motherfucker.
Oh Lord. So I wanted to ask this question because I saw Heather commented and said her sisters are on housing in California. So I have a question because I know obviously the SS, if they're checks that they get, I don't know exactly what kind, whatever it is, disability or whatever, that's a federal thing. So they just have to change their address. But as far as housing goes, I know that they're supposed to be in housing in Cali. So if you move from Cali to Texas, do you automatically get housing in the other state or do you have to wait like everybody else? Oh, you're welcome, gamer. You don't have to cash out me, gamer. Kat's talking about maybe and just talking. Yes, that's what I said. It was on the passenger side, but when Kat talked about the wreck, she said that they were both in the turning lane. Okay, they were both in the turning lane to turn left. Right? So then or they were supposed to turn straight and then they turned into her passenger side, which makes sense if they were on the right side of her. Like if she was on the middle lane and they were on the right side, they went to turn left and then it turned into her. But I don't know. The way she described it, I was like, my ADD couldn't catch up. I was like, what? And then she showed the pics. It looked like the passenger side. No, you have to get approved to move your housing. Okay, so if they get approval to move, so if you get a transfer, okay, so it can transfer. Housing, Lakita said housing doesn't transfer. It's 2-lane turning, right, OMW. So she was on the inside lane, like the left lane, and they were in the right. And when they went to turn, they just turned into her. So some people said you can transfer. Some people said you can't transfer. 2 different kinds of HUD. Project-based, property owned by HUD, and choice voucher. Okay, that's where like the landlords can take it. Only vouchers transfer. Okay. A lot of people in New York go to PA to get Section 8, then wait. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You can only transfer your housing in the same states. Okay, this person says a lot of people in New York go to PA to get Section 8 and then wait the year and then move back with it. It's possible. Okay. That sounds pretty smart. Different housing programs, different options. See, I thought they would have to like wait until they got there and like reapply and be on a list with everybody else. Housing transfers after a year. Only vouchers transfer. Okay. So only vouchers. I don't know if there's a difference between it. What's the difference? If you don't have a voucher, what is it? But yeah, I was curious about that because I was like, I'd be damned. I'd be having her come because remember when Maybay said she was homeless and Mary told her like, "Oh, I stay with CJ all the time. You can, I'm barely in my apartment. You can have my apartment." I was thinking, well, damn, why don't Kat move to Cali? Have Mary, if Mary stays with CJ already, why don't they just move into Mary's apartment until they get something? Section 8 can be transferred after being on it for a year. Choice vouchers can be transferred to any state that is willing to absorb your rent. Okay. I thought it was all Section 8 vouchers. Like, I thought that's the only thing you could have was a voucher. Just for the my in here, you're on recording. Litwit allegedly she still works for Amazon. She has an apartment in Houston, and she allegedly has a new girlfriend. It could be one that she works with. She gave the truck back because she had Maybay's truck she was paying on. She gave Maybay the truck back, which allegedly she lets Maybay's man drive. But Whitney gave the truck back and said she didn't want anything with May's name on it, and she's moving on. She's not been going live. She doesn't have. She unpublished her page, and so we really haven't heard from Whitney at all. Because they can't do anything that makes sense. One is federal aid and one is state aid. Oh, okay. Okay, I see the difference. So I get it. Thank y'all. See, I don't know anything about that. The screenshot is wonderful. It'll be my fault for doing a bad angle. That's good for her. She deserves to be happy and find real love. Yeah. Hey, I don't do the pauses on purpose. It's just whenever I have something to say, I just pause. It just happens. They just happen to work out well.
Fucking car note. But they was in the comments like, yeah, yep, if you got a job, if you got a job, if you got a job, you know, if you got a job, if you got a job, if you had a job.
Maybe they seem really shocked when Mary
Which is
said
a 9
that.
to 5 to people. Because
Oh.
I get up every fucking day. And I get up and I run
Right. That's just the
every day.
truth.
Before I was doing Runner, I was doing Instacart. Before I was doing Instacart, I was doing DoorDash.
I swear to God, y'all thought she meant she got up every morning and ran. Like, run. Like, you know, a runner. You guys know I can't. People tell me all the time, if you just get into it, you'll love it. Wait, no, I'm not set up for running. If I'm running, you got to run too because I'm being chased or something. But I swear to God, when she said that, I get up every morning and run, I thought she meant run. No, she means runner app.
I get up every fucking day. And I get up and I run every day. Before I was doing Runner, I was doing Instacart. Before I was doing Instacart, I was doing DoorDash. I posted it. It's on my TikTok. It's on my Facebook of me doing it. So I work every day.
China.
But because to a certain amount of
Okay.
people, I don't clock in a 9 to 5.
Still, that's what I heard.
I don't work. Which doesn't make
I was
sense
getting ready to
because
say
y'all some people
something.
will order.
I was going to pause it and be like, wait a second. I know she didn't say that. And then the next thing she said was the runner app. And I was like, damn. Because I sure the hell was about to call that out. Like, girl, you running every morning. What?
DoorDash. Y'all same people will order y'all groceries to y'all door. Y'all,
Linda.
but then, so them people that bring your groceries and bring you your food, they not working. I don't get it. But that's not my business to get. But
Girl, you barely even take it to the door, especially if it's raining. You're going to melt. So if it's raining, these people better just come. They have to get the groceries out of your car. I will say she did get a wagon, which is smart because I see people using those all the time, especially that do groceries. They'll get one of those little wagons and then they use that to like pull it up the steps and stuff like that when they do the grocery delivery.
say that, it's like, oh, you just don't like me. So when I see comments like that,
Oh, Lord. Shout out to Gamer. Girl Gamer became a member. Well, welcome. You think they all have evictions? She needs to run and do that hair. Yes, you're welcome.
I block.
Not cat don't even run water.
Because if you have a comment
Oh,
and
Lord.
get a job, I'm just gonna block you. Because what the fuck did that have to do with the price of tea in China? And it's just simple, as easy as that. And keep going about my day. Block. Oh, baby, and I'm a petty blocker. Like the comment of somebody talking shit, I start with them first. Because you are scary. That person had to say it and you have to be a bandwagon. I start with you first. You get blocked too. You get blocked too. You get blocked first. And then I go back and I block the person who did the comment. I block everybody. Why you always look ghetto as a black woman? You should always look pretty. Michelle, I look real. Bitch, I'm in the bed
Lord.
in my moo-moo. Why would I be in a moo-moo with a bust down full of makeup if I was just laying in the bed?
Right, Lita? Girl, she said she laid in a bed. Girl, you was out there door dashing, whatever you do. You was out there doing it with your car broke down. It looked like you was wearing the same, looked like you was dressed the same way.
And beauty has everything to do with your face and not with
Sauce Boss, Ivan's brother, did.
what your hair looks like or what you have on. So
Cupcake.
that was kind of dumb, irrelevant.
Right, Steph?
And let me tell you something.
It's probably a
One thing
TikTok
about it, two
thing.
things for sure. This is my page. I'm gonna come on how I feel, how I look,
Taurus.
whatever. I'm not about to. I'm a person that come on, and if I want to do my motherfucking hair, I'm gonna do my motherfucking hair. If I want to do my motherfucking makeup, I'm gonna do my motherfucking makeup. But at the end of the day, this is Kat's page. You feel me? So Kat come on. How the fuck Kat wanna come home? So Kat came on right now in a moo with her hair how it is. Because why the fuck
Oh,
would I get
Lord.
up to go brush my hair? For what? I'm not going nowhere. I don't.
Maybe to get on live, just to be presentable. I don't know. I mean, it's a thought.
Got nothing to do. I'm not wasting product to get online and sit on here for an hour.
That's part of it too. Maybe used to talk about that in her little class or to her people. You know, like the crazier you look, or the crazier your outfit looks, or whatever. Like it'll get people talking. It'll have more engagement, just like the eating and stuff. So it's all by design. And well, I don't know about that, but I don't know about Kat maybe, but she did. Maybe I used to tell people like the crazier you look, the better.
I'm not doing that. No, I'm not. I'm a real bitch. And that's a problem. Y'all be on social media looking up to bitches because y'all don't be real.
Yeah,
I'm a real bitch.
what'd
Bitch,
she go
you
to
sitting in the
court
house
for?
behind that camera looking just like me, boo. Unless
Right,
you at
Lita?
work or you doing something or you outside. But if you in your motherfucking house, you're very much in your house with a messy bun. If you
Lord. What did she go to court for, you guys? When was this? Let's see, this live was yesterday. That live was Wednesday. So that's the day she went to court, right? Is that what she wore to court? Lord, here we go with all these damn memes. Quotes. Good morning. This what I wake up to. This world's crazy. So she posted, I guess, the pictures, and it says, because when accepting money that wasn't meant for you, what people bless you with, it's called God. We swipe everything out your hands when you play with it. Not all money is good money, and it's the root of all evil, and that is what you beg for out of greed. Scam, hustle, keep playing with God, and this is the result. Learn your lesson when He is speaking to you. Somebody commented and said, let the dry begging begin. Why people don't speak on mental health, because this be the response missing the whole point. That was the one I read, the Janelle Hopkins. That Christy Rusco chick right here, that's the one that's talked about her husband was with some young chick and of course had like a million excuses. What is that? Why you effing with me? I ain't do nothing to you, sir. I don't even know who that is. I guess it must be somebody that commented. So damn, she didn't go live at her damn court? Yeah, because this is the day before court.
he is holding the card. Look at that card. Them cards is messed up too. It's gonna get fixed. Don't worry about it. I'm bipolar too. Like it's not something you could solve.
What'd she say? Say she's bipolar? Maybe it was court for addiction.
All right, bitch.
Yeah, they was tearing her
You
up.
ain't trying to do nothing.
Well, damn, she went to court.
Nothing can solve my problem or depression. Depression can't be solvable. And I don't have no problems right now. But depression is not something you can solve. And I think a lot of people
You can manage
don't
it
know
with
either.
medication.
I've spoken on it before, but I'm bipolar too. Like I'm diagnosed bipolar. That's why I used to smoke. You know?
Wait, she wore the black shirt for court? Well, this is the night before court. So she slept in the shirt she wore for court? That's what she wore to court, Bleaky said. So she slept in the shirt she wore to court? Because this says May 26th at 10:45 p.m. So that means she must have wore it. Maybe she put PJs on after and then wore it again. But that's...
So I'm bipolar.
She's one of them people like kids used to do for school, like when they're in grade school. They like, take their bath at bedtime and then they put on all their clothes to go to sleep so they could sleep longer.
Never gonna go away. It's never gonna go away. My
They could
depression's
just roll
never
out.
gonna go away. It's something I've been dealing with since I was young. It's something that came with.
Oh, she went.
And I
don't
probably
see
got
it.
other shit too, but I just don't claim everything. Like I be talking to. Never mind. I be wanting to say stuff, but I don't want to tell other people's stories.
She went live walking out of the courthouse.
I just feel like I've been through a lot from my day one, so y'all know what I've been through. But just like a run through, like I was molested. I was beat as a child.
Trigger warning.
I
It
got
does,
taken
madams.
away
It
when I was
does.
7.
It makes a lot of
I
sense.
aged out the system at 18. I didn't have no mama. My mom never
Hey,
came to visit me in
Nick.
the
I haven't seen
system.
you forever.
My grandma came every now and then, but once I got older, I realized my grandma was on drugs. My mom was on drugs. I never knew my dad. So it's just like I've
She must
always
have
been
deleted
alone.
it.
I've
Yeah.
always dealt with shit. I feel like I've always had a hard life. So it's just like at times when one bad thing goes, and I'm an overthinker. So when one bad thing goes, it just makes me just think of everything in life, and I just flash everything, and I be like, ah, damn, you know, like what the fuck, what the hell?
Right. Long
Like
time no
I be
see.
feeling like, is my ancestors the ones that brought us on the motherfucking boat? Cause goddamn, bitch, it's always fucking something. Even do something. But my kids are so me that they still came and got in the car. They was like, um, Aaliyah was like, I'll go out with you, mom. Like, it's just crazy.
Oh,
These pages that clock, hey, let's talk about it. These pages that clock everyone drive me crazy. They get paid from other people. Content is crazy. Tina, the same pages that say, this is what killed me about the pages. They be like, but this is what crazy to me. It's so many stuff I want to come out here and I want to say so much. The T pages, I don't mind T pages because at the end of the day, you're keeping me relevant. You're keeping people coming here. I don't T pages don't bother me. T pages that come up with their own assumption and run with the narrative that they want people to see.
we can have our own opinion, honey. You can call it assumptions. I make sure and say opinion. You said 2 days ago. So today's the 28th. So it was the morning of the 26th. Maybe I didn't go back far enough. Don't comment on my stuff if you don't have no knowledge of mental health because the job is not going to make me feel better, which I have. This be why people take their lives. Oh, Jesus. We had to throw that in there. Here it is. It was the day before. I was looking at the wrong date. Okay, hold on. So she didn't wear that black shirt. That was a better shirt, I feel like. That at least had a little bit of, I thought I was already showing y'all this. I might have hit stop. She didn't even wear that black shirt. She just wore a regular t-shirt, like a black t-shirt. Her talking about she didn't do anything, put makeup on or fix her hair or anything because she wasn't going nowhere. And then she's got this video of her literally coming out of the courthouse looking the same, except she got a t-shirt on instead of a muumuu.
I just came out the courthouse. Your bitch is free. I used it 10 whole minutes. You know? The air. Not too much on my fucking car. I know. I fucking know. But at least I'm not in jail. No.
I see it now. I didn't see the slits because when she was laid down on the bed or whatever, it looked like the slits were way higher. Okay, damn. So she slept in a damn shirt she was wearing to court.
My baby.
That's crazy.
But God is good. I didn't go to jail, y'all.
Yeah.
But y'all
Sure.
bitches, I was talking down with the jail because I know y'all paying on me to go to jail. I did it. They just took my money. Damn, shit.
What was
You
she
think I can go
going?
back in and tell them lend me my money?
What was she going to court for?
Should I go back in and tell them let me go to jail so I get my money back?
Can you hurry up, boo-boo? Get in the car, it's hot.
That's crazy.
I just came out the.
Well, no, she wouldn't have slept in it because
I just came
damn, I was looking at the wrong date. So she
out
wouldn't
the
have slept in it.
courthouse.
Because that was later that night. Didn't go to jail, thank God. They just took my money. Does she ever say what she needs to go, what she had to go to court for? She did say she got pulled over not long ago, but I don't remember her saying if she got a ticket or anything. Don't want to get out the bed, depression. Oh, that must be why where people were talking about it. All right, let me see something. See it. I didn't mean to leave Facebook. I hope you guys are enjoying. We haven't talked about malarkey in a hot minute. 4 days. Seemed like it was longer than that. All right, let's. I should have went to YouTube instead of Facebook. Okay, this is probably. I was gonna go to Glam's, but I think she already had. I think she has. I think um. I think Glam's got the same clip I just played. Yeah, that's it. All right, let me go to YouTube. I think it's about the same. When she was in that teddy bear moo moo or whatever. Check out YouTube here. See if this video is downloaded. Or uploaded, I mean, not downloaded. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Sorry, I forgot. I'm deleting a song out of it. Go here. Okay, so I'm just waiting for a song. I'm just waiting for a song to delete off of a video. Is that Queen Op? Oh no. It said Queen Op. I thought it said Queen Op was live. I'm like, wait, what? But it was a channel that's called Queen Op something, but it's not her on there. What was that? Queen Op made an update. I'm just trying to find it. I think I had it on my phone, but I'm trying to find it on here so I can just show it to you. Now she's made a different decision. Sorry, guys. I should have pulled this up before, but I didn't have much time in between. Page. Wow. No reform juice all over the place. Yeah, Zona. I don't get it. Okay, so here's her most recent update, and I'm gonna read it to you because it's just her writing it. Okay, so Queen Op wrote this to the baby she's pregnant with. As you guys know, or if you don't, she's pregnant with a little boy. I believe Summer's her only girl. She's got 3 boys, and then she had Summer, and now she's pregnant with another boy. So 2 of her boys are with her baby daddy's mother, the grandmother. 1 boy she gave up for adoption, and then Summer she has custody of. So this is number 5. So she writes this message to her unborn child. And it says, I'm sorry nobody loves you but me. Your bio dad blocked me. He literally hasn't, and that's Juju, he literally hasn't called me back or texted me back since he found out you were still alive. And I didn't go through with the AB. Just sick because he gave her money for an AB like early on when she first found out he gave her money for an AB. So she wouldn't have to have a second trimester AB or none of that. And she says she gave the money to Danny. You don't deserve to be born into a family like that. Mommy's so sorry. He took advantage of the fact I needed now this is bullshit. He took advantage of the fact I needed a place to stay. So a lot of the times I felt obligated to be intimate with him even when I didn't want to be. Now we all know, and we've all heard it come straight out of Queen Op's mouth, that the reason that she went to Juju's that night and had sexual activities without protection is because she wanted to get pregnant on Danny. That was her goal. She wanted to get pregnant to put it in Danny's face. So the fact that she's now saying that she felt obligated because she needed a place to sleep is crazy business. Like, no, did you forget that you told us something different? And the fact that you would even write this kind of stuff to your unborn child is even more Queen Op style, I'll say. She said, I felt obligated even when I didn't want to. Every Planned Parenthood AB appointment, I ran out crying because I couldn't let them take you. I know you may not feel how I do, but I swear I really do love you. My decision regarding you has always been about what's best for you. I'm taking you guys along my son's adoption journey. The first time it was privately done in 2019 with my youngest son. Now my new youngest son will be put up for adoption as well. It's painful, but I refuse to let him be abused and neglected. Mommy loves you, and I'm doing this for you. And again, a different story. She had said before that she wasn't doing adoption because we watched she actually took us along the first time that she allegedly saw her adopted son after he was adopted. And she said she would never do an adoption again because when she went there, Madams, when she went there, she said he had bruises on his head and things like that. And that's why she'd never do an adoption. But now she's saying she wants to do an adoption because she doesn't want her child to be abused or neglected. She just never makes sense. It's just storyline after storyline. It's crazy. Oh yeah, we saw that. Her in the sunken place. My goodness. But yeah, that's her newest update. It wasn't a very long update, but that's the newest one. See if this one's new. Oh yeah, she did. She also posted and said, this was whenever Danny was talking shit. She said, tell them how it's an eviction notice pending. And she said, tell them how the electricity was just off last week and we had to use Summer's doctor's office to get it turned back on because of her autism diagnosis. C-Dub, she is ridiculous. So yeah, I forgot about this one. So this was, I'm sure, in retaliation to Danny when Danny was talking shit or whatever. So the electricity was off last week and they had to call the doctor's office and they have a pending eviction, which makes even more sense why she keeps saying that Danny's kicking her out and that she needs a place to go and all this stuff. It's clear that they need a place. So she's trying to get money up to get a place. I just want peace in my life. I'm so tired of the revolving door. And I know my supporters are tired too. I'm just grateful they waiting for me to actually finally get it together. Pregnancy emotions got me on a roller coaster for real. I need God in my life bad. Father God, please watch over my daughter while she's not in my care right now. Please keep her safe from any harm whatsoever. By the person that's watching her, amen. I don't think the person would harm Summer, but she holds so much underlying hate for me, and it comes out when she talks at times. I really don't know. So please keep my summer sky safe until I get back to her. Amen. Like, what? She just always just unnecessary shit. It's just the craziest. Um, shared it. That's not it. I'm trying to find this thing. I might have to log in to find it. Cause I gotta. This shit was hilarious. Yeah, I must have. I'll have to find it. All right, let's go to this one. See if the song's been deleted yet. Yay, it's been deleted. Okay. Then I'll find that other video. Cause I gotta show y'all that pastor. That pastor from my area. Shit was funny as hell.
Because nobody's gonna make fun of me.
Okay.
Not this time around. I've been practicing the
Listen to this shit. Okay, so you guys know Gabby has a court case coming up that she is representing herself once again, and she is not going to be made fun of this time, guys. She has it on recording. Objection. Did I breakfast him? What's going on with them? I only follow them through you. I was just getting ready to look. I haven't even looked, Blue Flame, to see what's been going on. But I'm going to look right now.
relevance.
This is crazy.
Irrelevant. Because nobody's gonna make fun of me. Not this time around. I've been practicing the law. I've been looking at the law library. I'm serious, you guys. I'm not kidding you. On repeat. Like in my head. Repeat. Authenticated. I'm learning foundation. I'm learning. Can I get an amen? Amen. Speculation. How about we unravel their skeleton?
But does she even know what the words mean? She says she's like memorizing them and like saying them over and over. But yeah, I'm absolutely going to as well. Even her twin sister was like, this is going to be a repeat of last time. She's like, they're going to get the transcripts and they're going to play them. You thought they do remind me of each other, to be honest. All right, let me X out so I can zoom. It'll be better. It's so funny now when I see you guys. I see some of y'all's names come up in the chat now, and I'm like, oh, I see you.
In their closet.
Go for it.
You know, I think what we should do is whoever speaks about me, we should run a background check on them. Any criminal charges?
Run one.
Every single one of these people that
Run one on me, honey. Nothing to hide over here.
talk and stream me. I would like to know, are you 100% perfect?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. I think that's what we should do.
I'm not gonna lie, it did say you're in a different state, Chica. That email came off very concerning. I don't even know you. What makes it think? Can you imagine that someone emailing you randomly? We haven't even had a mutual, and I'm pretty sure it was out of kindness. I am pretty sure you meant no harm, but you have got to understand where I could understand if we had a mutual parasocial. Not even that, to be honest, I wouldn't even let Karen take him. Not the fact is that Cam's not going back in the system. He's not. Because guess what? We went to the judge, and the judge literally said, listen, when you have a DCFS case, and when you have a judge, and the judge rules over, that doesn't look good for DCFS. It doesn't. Because the state lost, and the state has to pay now. It doesn't happen. It's not a good look. When you guys were calling on Friday, CPS was hanging up on all of you. That's hilarious. I wonder why. They literally were fucking hanging up on you. What a fucking joke. And good. They fucking should. I'm glad they did. About damn time. I should have also told you to shut the fuck up too. Wait, people still call? Emily, you got their biker name. What do you mean? Gabby, email me. Email you?
Okay, so if you haven't seen the Clam Slam video that's on my page, it's on my YouTube I think it's under videos because it's like 4 minutes long. If you've not seen that video of Gabby, you need to see it. I actually may play it in a minute, but we need Chi Chi, aka Tibby. We need a parody of the dance that they do. Oh my God, let me find it because I gotta find it. You guys have to see it because it would be so funny. This is what you have to do a parody of. Let me find it. Where'd it go? Videos. Is this shit funny as hell? You got to do not just the clam slam. You got to do the whole thing. Hold on. I got to switch accounts. There we go. You got to do the whole thing now. At least the little cheerleading dance. The cheerleading dance is the same in all the videos, but so it doesn't have to be that long, but yeah, you got to do the whole fist pumping or fist punching thing they do. Yeah.
Listen.
All right, watch.
Linda, they can't do a high kick into a split. They're fucking jealous. It's not really about a clam slam. It's about that you can kick your leg up to your forehead and go right into a split. That's what, and people cannot do it.
Hey, that's right.
Look at the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. They do kick, 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 and air split and down. It's the exact same thing. Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, they copyrighted this song that I had on this one. That's why there's no song. She is proud, but it's a high kick to a split. Same as the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. Yeah, she's a pretty cringy person. Right here, like this, right here. This whole routine. Gotta say, oh, there it goes. Boom! Clam slam. You gotta do the whole thing. Whole thing.
Get with it.
So this is what you gotta do. Okay, you gotta be like 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? Gabby. Okay, then you have to put your hands in the air and then do a high kick into a split.
he just like. Hurry up.
It's going.
I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
I can't watch it. I can't do it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. But, oh my fucking word. Let me just get one thing straight. I'm not the one that called it a clam slam. I am not the one that called it a clam slam. You know what I call it? A high kick into a split. My haters are the one that said the clam slam. It's not about giving them attention. I could care less about these haters. What I care about is my reputation. That's what I fucking care about. Is they're doing something that's making me look like that's... Forget it. You know what? It just... I can't. I just... Fuck, dude.
Damn. She can't. The whole damn thing, the basketball between the knees, the fist punches, the going crazy thing. She has a whole routine, and her sister does it too. That's her twin. I mean, the sister couldn't really do the split. But yes, I know Tibby could nail that. There was a guy on TikTok, the one she was showing, he did a little thing like a parody of it, and it was hilarious. And so I know Tibby can do it funny as hell. But that's the clam slam that was brought up in court when she represented herself last time she was in court. And now she's about June 10th, you guys. She goes back to court again. I cannot wait. I don't know. Yes, titled the live clam slam. Yes, she was crying yes, when she was crying in the courtroom. So the lawyer was like, she does videos of a clam slam. She's literally crying in court. I can only imagine what the judge was thinking. Crying in court like, it's not a clam slam, it's a high kick to a split. The judge was probably like, what the fuck? No, Chi Chi, aka Tibby's gonna recreate it. I ain't doing all that. All right, let me show you this one about this preacher first, and then we'll go back to Gabby. But this shit's funny as hell. Look at this.
Yeah, so let me tell y'all about some small town drama. Hold on. It's about some church people. When I tell you church folks is messy and freaky, baby, listen. Not the bishop out there just giving away dangling. Just giving it away, just slinging it like he ain't got no wife and grown kids. Now listen, I have done some things in my day. Child, I have done some things, do you hear me? But what I ain't never did is giving away no coochie to the man of God, baby. And then wake up the next morning and say, morning, bishop. And y'all know what's so crazy? I know the girl in real life. Like, I went to school with her. Her name on Facebook is Avril, and that's Avirl. Honey, I don't know how you pronounce this last name, but I'll put that in the top of the screen for you because I know y'all gonna want to go see the drop. But anyway, I know her as April. So, baby, April and the bishop, Michael Joyner, he got a church over there in Conway, South Carolina. That's out there in the country called Divine Deliverance Worship Center. And apparently, he's got a huge congregation, honey. Today, she just made this whole big old, like, free herself, letting the world know that her and the bishop has been sexing. Now, I ain't got no heaven or hell to put nobody in, but in my opinion, both parties are wrong. But, child, I could never, I mean, when I say never, give no bishop no coochie and then go to church and look at him and see him hooting and hollering in the church. Because, baby, I would be there. I could never take him serious. So I'd be like, oh, now stop it. Why won't you stop? Because there's no way you in the front of the church talking about God said this and Jesus said and Paul did and Peter did. What? Let me lay a hand when you was around here playing in my coochie before you went out there. What? And the husband found out, which is why this is all on the forefront now. So he called the bishop. The bishop wanted to meet them at dinner. Like, what are we going to talk about at dinner? Like, what is there to say? The devil made me do it? Like, I don't understand what the bishop is going to say. And what was another kicker is that the girl said, hold on, y'all, I got to find it.
This is crazy.
In his words, my wife does not minister to me sexually. We haven't been intimate in over 20 years. And anytime I preach extremely hard during high services, I experience a strong sexual urge and need satisfaction that I know that I'm not going to get when I get home. She also said, in his words, a person never really stops cheating. They just do it differently. Now, this was the kicker. Listen, while the church was turning down their plates and not eating, he was still eating me. Baby, the girl put it in caps. Me. The bishop was eating her. All while he informed his congregation to fast from their phones, social media, or anything virtual. He was virtually jacking himself to me on a video in his office, in his church, in his pastor's study. It was not used only to study anything biblically. The only thing he was studying was me. Studying and examining my female parts right before Bible study, right before he walked out in the fake humility and mouth of the pulpit. So now that everybody knows about what was going on between her and the bishop's son reached out to her and was like, hey, listen, this caught me off guard. I need you to take that down. And she was like, no, basically like she not taking it down. And he was just like, oh, okay. Like, okay, that's your choice. And last night, them folks was on YouTube, on a podcast, video chat. Baby, it was like a FaceTime call, baby, because we was all up there. Over 200 plus people was up there watching last night. And I was one of them. And, baby, the comments, oh. But anyway, y'all go look at it. Y'all go over there to the Book of the Face, and y'all go find her. And then y'all come back and tell me what y'all think. Y'all, let me tell y'all something.
So she deleted the post as far as I could see, because I went over and looked. But here's the kicker. She's married too, not just the bishop. The bishop's married and she's married. Um, but what got me was the fact that he told her that when he gets up there and he's really preaching and he's doing like a hard sermon or whatever he calls it, that he gets an urge that comes over him. Again, not the Holy Spirit. I was talking about this on True Crime at the beginning. But he don't get the Holy Spirit come over him, honey. He gets a strong sexual urge when he's preaching about God. What? Conway, South Carolina, Kyla. Like, very local to me. Very local, not far. So I was like, how the hell my For You page is getting this local? It is not, a hard sermon, honey. No, my For You page is not to be this local, damn it. Love thy neighbor. And apparently there is posts all over. I was going down this little rabbit hole, and I guess even now she did post that and keep it up. She posted all these messages she started getting about all these women that they had to leave the church because he was coming on to them, making them feel weird. Crazy. Look at this. And he's got a big congregation too. This is his son calling the lady. Oh, they didn't play it? Oh, let me go to her page. Because she actually plays it on her page. But the pastors, or they call him a bishop. The bishop's son called and was like, he couldn't even come up with an excuse for her to take it down. He was just like, well, he said, well, this has just caught me off guard. I guess they were just at dinner with her or something. I don't know if her husband was there, but she was at dinner with him. So the son was like, we were just at dinner, so this has caught me all off guard. And again, like I said, she's posting all this shit, and she's got a man too. That's what's crazy. She's a beautiful woman, though. I will say that. She is a gorgeous woman. Now she's posting all about her and her man, her husband and her. They work together. I guess she's in pharmacy and he works in like the cafeteria or food services for the hospital. Hold on, I'm trying to scroll down to it because it's down on her page a little bit. But yeah, she's a beautiful woman for sure. Sorry guys, I'm just finding it so you don't have to scroll through it with me. I just couldn't believe that, talking about a sexual urge. So he's basically telling them, like, when I get to church, like, you're doing me a favor because my wife, doesn't please me in that way. And this is what God, this is what God does to me when I preach, when I preach well. What? I couldn't have helped, but I would have had to bust out laughing. Like she said, then you could never take him seriously again. Hell. Damn. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to say, damn, how far back is this shit? There we go. Hard sermon. Yeah. He said it washes over him, honey. He gets this sudden urge. All right, so this is his son, the bishop's son.
Hello.
Can you imagine?
Hello. Hey.
Hi.
I just saw your post. I just honestly was calling because we were sitting down eating recently and didn't, hear none of this. So I don't know the intent behind the post or why it was posted. But I just wanted to, out of respect, see if it could have been taken down because it's really caught us off guard. And I'm like, what?
It's really causing what? Hello?
Can you hear me?
You say it's causing what?
I said it caught me off guard, caught us off guard. I didn't hear, any of that. You came and we went out to eat, so that's why I was just calling out of respect, just to see, if the post could be removed. If not, it is what it is.
Why do you think that I should remove the post?
If you don't see a need, it's okay. It's all right.
Well, what I posted was the truth.
Okay, God bless you. I just was calling. It is what it is.
Okay, bye.
No. The preacher, the bishop and his wife. He said that his wife has not his wife has not served him in that way in 20 years. And when he preaches, he gets let me read it to you. It says, in his words, my wife doesn't minister me actually. We haven't been intimate in over 20 years. Anytime I preach extremely hard, typically during high services, I experience strong sexual urges and need satisfaction that I know I'm not going to get when I get home. A person never really stops cheating, they just do it differently. Because this is her post that's been taken down. They just do it differently. He made all these statements to normalize and continue the sexual behaviors between him and I. Let me read her thing. I have a wonderful husband who loves me, but I allowed my bishop of 8 years, Apostle Michael Joyner, to use his position as a spiritual leader to initiate and maintain an actual relationship with me. The relationship was not equal in power or influence. He, as my spiritual authority, held a position of trust, influence, and control, which he used to manipulate and shape my behavior to satisfy his personal and actual desires. Through the entire encounter, I was expected to maintain a public image within the church while privately engaging with him in actual activity. I was placed in situations where I had to stand before the congregation, receive ministry from him publicly, and suppress the reality of what occurred previously and privately. He used his leadership to maintain secrecy. He used his leadership to create circumstances within ministry that negatively impacted how I was perceived and treated by others. I had to deal with rejection, being an outcast, and not being invited around. Damn. Let me see this next one. This was not an isolated incident, a mistake, or a misunderstanding. This was intentional, deliberate, ongoing, and sustained over several years. He invited me to his ministry under these pretenses. I didn't come to his church to make him fall. He had already fallen, which is why he wanted me to come around, so he had a way of seeing me and justifying why he was in communication with me. His words, you have to come to the church, April. I have no way of explaining you otherwise. He damaged my sense of self and personal identity. He caused social harm with me within the church community. He caused me spiritual harm and loss of trust in religious leadership. I did not initiate this situation, but I did go along. He made sure I became really close and attached to him. I trusted everything he said. He was a trusted leader that abused his influence. I was shaped, manipulated, and used to satisfy his flesh while he maintained an image before the church. He slowly broke my inner being emotionally, mentally, psychologically, and spiritually. He affected my entire relationship with faith itself. That's crazy. And then she goes on and on. Like it's paragraph after paragraph. So her name on Facebook is Avril, but everybody knows her as April. This is her Facebook, but they call her April. So I don't know if that's her real name's April. I don't know. She says the amount of people who have came forth in my inbox about this man, whole time he's preaching a message that people label him as a womanizer, as if he wasn't, but the whole time he was. Woo! Check comments posting their stories. And then she posted all these stories of women. I don't want to comment. I want to read their comments. And then she posted story after story. So if you want to go to her page, like read through all these, she said, my best friend and I both want to remain anonymous. We saw your post. Although things never got that far with either of us, I do feel like if we would have fed into it for just a little while longer, he would have tried to make a move. She said it would be the things he said. He tried filling on me one time. Crazy. I mean, there's like all these messages from people that he's done that with. Years ago, like, I mean, they go all the way back. I mean, paragraph, look at all these. That's crazy. But yeah, you can go to her page. It's Avril, however you spell it, Guillaaumes. But I just had to share that with y'all because that whole thing about he's literally out here telling people, telling these women, like, well, my wife hasn't done it in 20 years. And, basically making it a thing of church. Like when I preach and I give you guys these, you know, big sermons, you guys have to do it. I looked up her page, the lady's page, the one you said had 8 children. Um, she was somebody they said that was at Maybay's mansion party. Somebody sent me her page, Tiffany, but I still don't remember her. I don't know why I don't remember her. Oh yeah, a lot of writing. That's why I said if you want to go to her page, I'm not going to read it all. But if you want to go to her page, you can. Yeah, I mean she's married. She's got her husband all over her page now. So, and she said it went on for what'd she say, 8 years? I thought he got her from the church. From her thing, it says that she joined the church because of him. So I feel like that's different because if you join the church, like how did he use his I guess maybe the stuff started after church, but the way it sounded like I won't have any other way to explain you away. I feel like it had already started before he was her leader. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's what's going on. Small town gossip. I can only imagine what's going on like in the small town, Yeah, it said 8 years. That's what it said on there on her post that I was reading. She said, I have a wonderful husband who loves me, but I allowed my bishop of 8 years. But then she goes on to say that he had her join the church so that he could basically explain why they were in communication. So that's where I get the 8 years from. If she joined the church because of him and then he was her bishop for 8 years, it sounds like she was the side chick for 8 years. Yeah, like that's why, yeah, fake counseling and stuff like that. Right. That's how she got in his office and stuff because she said they were doing it in his office. So I'm sure he was like, yeah, I'm counseling her and she was counseling him. But then to put it off on friggin' your hard sermon, like, oh, when I have, it just comes over me and I get this urge. And then you convince them it's like a godly thing. That's crazy. Hey, Rebel. But yeah, they were both married, so they're both cheating. They're both, you know. And again, if she was coming there because they were already doing things, I feel like he may have used his leadership maybe down the line, but not to begin with.
We're not going to talk like that. We are not going to talk about that. No,
Right, Linda?
Actually, because DCFS has nothing,
Right,
there's no
false.
court order, there's no safety plan. So it's not up to DCFS. Let's just say I wanted to do that, not saying I would, but there's nothing stopping me from doing that. If it was a family or friend. Now, if it's a stranger, no. But DCFS, like I said, people do some weird fucking shit. But behind closed doors, just saying, people do some really fucked up shit. You've heard? Goodbye, Chris. So your case has been closed and unfounded, correct? Sure has. 100%. Yep. It's been closed since December of 2025, almost 6 months ago. And Kaylee knew that because I told her. I'm so glad though. I was talking about when I had a safety plan. Not that I don't now. That was back in December. I was talking about when all of this was happening. Good morning. CPS has not came out till May 14th because when they checked up on Cam. So do you guys know something?
Thank you. I think you made it more simple. That's not the 8 children. It's on Netflix. What's on Netflix? What's it called? Yes, right now she has her kid. Yes. She does have her kid. She goes to court June 10th. It's not for anything to do with the kid. They have said that there's an open case. Even Gabby said, which is what she's explaining right now. The last video I showed you guys, she talked about, even though I have an open case, that doesn't mean I'm guilty, blah, blah, blah. Now she's saying that She doesn't have an open case. She was talking about when it happened before, but Gabby likes to lie too. So it came after the crash. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look on my Netflix. But yes, Madam's said it a lot more simple. Preaching making you that way is crazy. And that was the whole reason I shared it with you guys, because I'm sure this happens all the time. It was just his statement. Like, wait, what? Like, preaching makes you okay. I mean, different things for different folks, I guess, but what?
CPS is not going to come out for the same thing every time. Let me
My
tell you something.
inbox is full. I didn't think that was possible, Miss Money.
One incident, one report, there has been 65, no, not 65, probably more now because of Friday. I'm sure over 100. But the last time I talked to CPS was at the first incident, we are at 40, it was like 50 something calls or reports. One incident and now 50. I talked to a lady who is an investigator of whole department. And she knows who I am. We talked. She knows about you guys. She has watched you. She has watched me. She said you guys,
Simpler.
She goes, Gabby, you have people that like you and people that don't like you. She also had sit down and watching all the live streams. And she did say to me, as a CPS or DCFS, they said, sitting back and looking at all these people, what they're doing to you. I know for a fact that these people have children, but yet they are sitting and focusing on you and your family. DCFS literally has told me that.
Oh.
Unknown caller.
Decline. Sorry, I'm not available. Please leave a message at the beep. Beep. This is Gabby's language. You'll get used to it, trust me. It takes time. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious?
What? What? What?
Wait, I gotta look at Gabby in this one.
Damn fucking straight.
Look, I had to play this. Look at Gabby.
What?
She can't even talk. She's so mad.
No,
You don't even care.
Yeah, I see. I saw the picture, but
And her man don't even give a shit. And she can't even talk. She can't even vocalize. She's so mad.
find something better to do with your lives. Taking pictures and
You are fucking disgusting. If I ever
I'm not battling right now. I'm just chilling. Doing my damn thing. Doing the damn thing.
You know what? Fuck you.
Gabby, stop.
Fuck you.
That wasn't even you.
I don't give a shit. That's my fucking sister. Fuck
Gabby.
you. Fuck you.
I'm having a good life. If you're going to be like this, you get the fucking
Really? Do
phone
you
number.
not see this?
I understand. I see that. Yes, they photoshopped it. How about they get a job doing Photoshop? Because that was a pretty damn good job. It doesn't look like it's Photoshop.
That's what fucking happened.
Gabby.
You would think it's something serious. Like,
Go.
it's literally just a picture that somebody made. Like, I thought she was about to show, like, some sick shit on there or, like, something crazy. And she comes over with that picture. I'm like, really, Gabby? Like, you're that pissed?
Gabby,
Fucking hell.
go.
I don't know, Sauce.
Go to fucking hell.
Gabby, go to the room and stay there.
Go to the room.
Cape Coral Public Safety, this is Maddie.
Oh, listen.
Hi, Maddie. So, I don't know what I can do, but I just got temporary order of protection against this woman who lives 3 minutes down from me, and she is not like supposed to mention any of my names or court or any of those things, and she's on social media making posts and tagging my name in it. Okay, did you want to meet with an officer or have one give you a call? I would like to meet with them. Okay, what's a good address? Okay. Just to confirm, you said Cape Coral? Yes, correct. Okay. And what is your name? Gabrielle And your last name? Jacobson. And what's a good phone number?
Hold on.
221. Go out there and meet with you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Hey, Samantha. Hey, how are you? It's Lee County Sheriff's Office. Hi, so we have a lady on the line, and she...
So they called Feisty, which is, I guess, who she has the RO against. And she's like, I have her on the line.
advised that I guess an influencer in you guys' jurisdiction has been sending pictures of her, I believe she said 5-year-old son. She's on the line with me as well. And the kid is beaten up and has a towel around his neck. And so she just wants to provide that information so that the little boy can be checked on. I believe DCF is already involved. But
did she have an address?
I don't know. She's on the line right now.
Go ahead with the address.
I do have an address. Let me pull it up for you. Hold on just a second.
Okay, County, I'll go ahead and take over.
Gabrielle Jacobs.
So this is somebody calling in about her because the picture that she had sent, Gabby sent a picture to 3 people. One of those 3 people sent it to Feisty, which is somebody who streams her and talks about everything. And in the picture, it looked like her son had 2 black eyes. He had a towel wrapped around his head. Like, he did not look like he was in good shape. So this lady reported it to the police.
And do you have her address?
I would like to. She's all over the internet. You guys go over
I
there
understand
quite
that.
often.
Yes, I understand that. I'm asking if you know her personally.
Listen, hold on, ma'am. Let's slow down for just a minute, okay? I do not know her personally, okay? I know you guys are fed up. I know you are, but this is serious. I would like to know how I can get this picture to a deputy before they go to that house.
Okay, I understand
Whoever
that.
you send to that house.
I'm putting a call in. Bear with me just a moment. There is no 905 Southeast 5th Street. Do you have the correct address?
That's the address that's on these court documents. I don't understand why it's not the...
Okay, let me see if I can pull up the correct one. Hold on.
905 Southeast 13th Street, maybe?
Okay, let me see if I can find the correct one so I'm not sending them all over the place. Give me 1 second, okay?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Is the 13th Street an address that you're seeing on your end?
Yes, it's 905 Southeast 13th Street.
Okay.
I apologize.
Nope, that's okay. I just want to make sure I'm sending them to the right place, and the other one wasn't verifying. All right, so 905 Southeast 13th Street. And
Sorry, are y'all talking about, I hit the wrong button. Are y'all talking about Jody Hildebarn or whatever her name was that got with that religious counselor lady, and she had like 2 of her kids tied up and had them out there like in the middle of the heat doing jumping jacks and shit, not drinking water. They were putting cayenne pepper on their like sores and shit. Is that who y'all are talking about, the white lady? Yeah, she's bad. I don't see how people, I never watched Jody with I can't remember now what her channel was. What did I say? Oh, Jody was the counselor. Ruby Frankie was the mom. I never watched Ruby Frankie's stuff when she would go live, but I don't understand how none of her followers caught on and reported this lady, because I have looked back on the Ruby Frankie stuff and I even talked about it. I think I've talked about it and done videos before, but when it first came out. But what I don't get is the people that followed Ruby Frankie, it was evident that she was abusing her children and she was doing it on live. 8 passengers, thank you. That's who they're talking about. I could not think of who y'all were talking about with the white lady with the 8 kids. Oh no, you're talking about the ones that drove the van off the cliff. There's 2 different ones. There's one where the woman drove the van off the cliff, and then there's another one which was Ruby Frankie. But I don't know how people watch Ruby Frankie's YouTube and didn't go, "Oh my God, what the hell is going on?" I bet it's one of those 2 stories. The Hart family crash refers to the March 2018 event where Jennifer Hart intentionally drove an SUV off a 100-foot Pacific Coast Highway cliff in California. Of course, her wife, and their 6 adopted children passed away. I don't know if y'all ever saw that thing, but CPS was after them because they weren't feeding their kids, and the kids were always hungry and starving. And CPS gave them a time and date they were coming back, or the walls were closing in, and they ended up getting in their van and driving all the way to California, and then they picked a spot and drove off the cliff. That was the Hart story. Twins. I don't know if they had a set of twins or not, but it's the Hart family. That one was really hard. They have a documentary about that one. 8 families later, Latter-day Saints lady. I think Ruby Frank was LDS. Yeah, I watched the documentary about the Hart family. That was a rough one to watch. And like they had their kids out at all these festivals and everything, and then they would come home and like not feed them and shit. And one of their adopted sons went completely viral, and he was one of them that I don't think they ever recovered anything from him. They recovered four of the kids right away, I believe, and then one of the kids they got like a few things, like I think like a foot and something else, and then the one little boy that went so viral, they never recovered him at all. That was a crazy documentary. There's also a documentary about Ruby Frank, if you haven't seen it. There's a couple of them on Ruby Frank. But I don't see how people watched her. I can't, the Ruby Frank, I don't know how they watched that one and didn't see that she was abusing her children. I don't get it. Because she was doing crazy stuff even on YouTube.
On live, or what exactly is going on?
No, like she's been. Y'all familiar with her, so I'm just going to try to make a long story short. She has been like exhibiting very manic She's like a psychosis or something. She has spent like 20 a day on live stream over the past several weeks. But last night around 12:30, she started sending this picture out through her Snapchat. And she set a timer on it. I don't know if you're familiar with Snapchat or not, but she set it to where when you opened up the message, it would disappear like as soon as it was open. She sent it out to several people, but thank God somebody was able to screenshot it. You know, it was disappearing so fast.
But it was a child?
Picture, it's a picture of a 5-year-old son. He's standing in a bathtub. I'm going to describe it to you, okay? He's in a bathtub. It looks like his arms are like behind back, like maybe holding his hands behind his back. There's a wet orange towel tied around his neck. It's covered in bruises. He's got bruising on his shoulder, and it looks like he's wet, like his hair is all messed up and stuff. I don't know how recent this picture is. Because it's an accident, okay? He bumped his little head. There's been several stories that she has told to you guys, the Department of Family and Children's Services, and the Internet. She's told y'all 4 different stories, okay? But her to get this picture and circulate it last night, I am extremely concerned about this baby. I understand why she would do something like this. I know that she gets paid for people talking about her and the views and things of that nature, but this is like borderline right here.
No, I know.
This baby is not safe in that home. He's not safe in that home. She's on here and she brags about how she knows how to blow over the Department of Family and Children's Services, how they're rolling their eyes when they come in that house. You don't understand the outrage that she is causing on social media when it comes to that county down there. We have 3,500 people getting ready to line that street. There's a little boy living on 13th Street that needs your help. And last night when we called this in, no one would even go down there and check on him. They wouldn't even go put eyes on him last night. There's a problem here.
Okay, so you're saying that they called in last.
And this is no shade to Feisty, but this is what happens, and this is what I have talked about several times. I'm going to have to look it up. I'm sure they'll have clips of it, Jesse. But this is what I've talked about several times, even with the whole Maybe stuff. When everybody is calling in about every little thing, and they're getting calls, and all that does is help them to continue the narrative that, oh, they're just haters online. If they get 100 calls and it ends up being unwarranted and nothing is right and it's false, it's false info or whatever the case, or they don't find anything, they're going to be, every time this happens, they're less likely to go out there every single time. And again, this is no shade to Feisty, but it's not just Feisty calling, it's everybody that sees it on the internet. And then she's able to then say, yeah, I'm an influencer, just like the dispatch called her an influencer. I'm an influencer and I've got all these haters online and they're just going to keep calling, but I'm not doing anything wrong. And then they continue to, they'll believe it after a while. Right. And that's why when they called, they have this picture of him. Oh, it's on Discovery and Hulu also. Thank you, Bia. Even though they have this picture of him, they didn't even want to go out and check on him because they get so many calls. And, you know, people are seeing also the thing on TikTok or anywhere, people can see, you guys know, people comment on my old videos all the time thinking it's a new video on Facebook. They do it all the time. And I'm like, I usually will comment back and be like, this is a video from 2 years ago. But what happens is people will see a video and think, oh my God, it's now, call and report it, not knowing if somebody else has done it. And then that's how it just continues. And then they won't even go do a welfare check. ChatGPT did all the witness statements. It's so obvious they aren't legit. They were accepted with her paperwork, but doesn't mean judge will accept as evidence. Yeah. Packets and PDFs and everything. Right, Hood Billy. That's the thing, Hood Billy, is it's like if you're gonna call, like have supporting evidence, supporting information. Again, not this is not to Feisty. This is everybody else, because clearly she was trying to give them the picture, but it's the other ones who don't give the evidence, and then they're like, "Oh, this is just some bullshit online."
And yes, the that received this was freaking hysterical last night. She's down there and wanted them to at least check on him, because when she sent these pictures out, she went live on YouTube for like 55, and it was her demeanor, it was the way she was laughing, it was scary. Okay, we know she's a rage baiter. We know that she's doing this for attention and money. That little boy doesn't deserve this.
Right.
He doesn't
Hey,
deserve
Hawaiiana.
this. I don't know
Well,
what
I
you
can
guys...
tell you for certain, we do not tell people no.
Oh, yes,
We
false.
don't refuse to go out, and I have already looked it up, and I see the call from last night that they did go out there to attempt to check on him. So not sure why she was saying that, but we did attempt to go out there and check.
I did see a clip where she wasn't answering the door, so it was probably them.
You have the
Did she
screenshot
answer
of
the door?
picture?
I do. Did she answer the door when you went out there last night?
Give me 1 second. No, it doesn't look like she came to the door. Somebody else had answered the...
Yeah, do you know that, I know that you're going to report this to whoever's going out there. You guys need to take the time, get your investigators.
Right, Hood Billy.
Let them go back and watch her last couple of live streams from the last few days.
They don't have time for that.
She's very braggadocious about how friendly you people are with her and how...
But see, that's the problem. They don't have the resources for that, to watch all her lives, and even if they did, even if she's braggadocious or she's, no matter what she says, like they're gonna look at things that are against the law. They can't interpret or say from their perspective. Like they could watch it, they could watch it and think, oh yeah, she's bragging and she's doing, but they can't prove that in law. So they have to go a little bit different standard than we do,
Now you think that we're nothing but a bunch of annoying harassers on the internet?
We don't think that at all. I'm sure that that's just another way of her getting to people,
Well, I'm here to
You
tell
know
you,
it, Hood
man,
Billy.
unfortunately, if you guys don't do something, you're going to have another Gabriel Hernandez in fucking Florida. Excuse my language.
Okay.
But I have not, I've only had 2 hours of sleep last night. This woman,
Oh, that lady's probably, that dispatch is probably like, what the heck?
She was live on YouTube when you were knocking on her door.
Okay, let's put you in touch with, ma'am, let me put you in touch with somebody, okay? I'm putting the call in so I can get somebody to get that photo from you.
When they knocked, if he currently looked like that photo, then yeah, she's breaking the law, because that photo, he had bruises everywhere.
And start the process for well-being.
A social butterfly.
And then you bitch about,
What about?
Should be thankful that I'll back and see if they can get that photo from you, and then we'll go out for a well-being check.
I'm kind of glad I was homeschooled. What's that supposed to mean? Right.
Yeah.
Fess up. Fess up.
I just feel like...
Yeah,
What do
Hawaiian,
you guys say about homeschoolers?
Homeschoolers don't have a lot of social skills.
What about me? I don't have any social skills. I'm not a social butterfly. Oh, I'm a social butterfly.
What happens every time we go to the dog park? You go to the fucking kids park with Cameron, and then you bitch about,
I think it's weird.
It's being social.
Maybe it got worse for me when people are blasting me all over the internet and I feel embarrassed and weird and awkward and in public humiliated. Maybe that's why I became more unsocial. I want to just hide in a box and be like, I'll stay in my own little corner with my own little chair. I can be whatever. I was singing my song. That was ignorant. Not us. Good morning. Sorry, dude. You're not a social butterfly.
Yeah, she is.
You just said I'm not. So how does that make any sense? I'm done. I'm out. Peace. Such a jerk sometimes, I swear. When you're in school, you made a difference. My mom did a lot with me. Guess what? I was in karate, synchronized swimming,
Yeah,
figure
Jesse.
skater, karate, cheerleading,
Oh,
dancing,
God.
CYT, gymnastics. What else did I do? Flute, piano. We did a lot of homeschool co-ops. Don't forget breakfast. Danny said you didn't do ice skating. Ask her if she did karate. No, I did do skating. I did gymnastics. What? Tell me. Zumba.
Zumba.
I am not gonna pole dance. I am not a stripper.
Gabby was homeschooled.
You be a stripper.
Oh,
It's good upper body strength.
do you understand? If somebody saw me pole dancing, I would have a hard time even getting up the fucking damn pole. I'd have a hard time with just grabbing
Oh,
my legs and
God.
whipping around the pole. You don't want to see me do a pole dancing. I can for sure know what. It's not a good look.
Oh, Lord.
Most of the strippers are good at it to begin with, probably.
Love that I'll do it privately in a room where no one can see me.
Oh, Lord.
Isn't there? I
Oh,
should
yeah,
say.
I do see her.
I did a competitions.
Her doggy. Oh, I'm that fat.
I did see her, her face had a bruise on it. I see that. Okay, that's her twin. Hold on.
Give me a gymnastics arena.
Little bear. Her doggy.
Because she doesn't want people to come after her. That's why. She's scared if she does this. I literally just talked to her. We were at the beach.
She's talking about her twin.
Why? Why are you lying? I've been in my bed all fucking day. Why are you lying?
I overheard somebody saying that we didn't go to the beach yesterday. Well, I have the proof because I have Life 360 on my phone.
This is her man.
So, on that fact,
with a filter.
Why you lying?
it's from
Why
yesterday.
you lying?
And look, I can zoom in so you can actually see where we're at. Oh, look at that. Oh, is that a beach? So, see the time there? 3:54 is when we got there. Well, here's another one. Whoops. It's still a beach. There's a beach there. Then, oh, whoops. Look. 5:04 to 5:24. We went home. No, that's how long it took us to get there.
Aaron.
What? I'm not done. Oh, and then look, it says 3:53 to 5:04, and then you click on the picture. Oh, look at that! It's the beach. Oh, so who's the liar now?
They're not gonna give a shit, Aaron.
I give a shit about someone lying about where the.
I know, but no matter what we do, I know, but no matter what we do, we're in the wrong. It does not matter, babe. They don't want to believe it. They're not going to believe it, and it's a waste of time and a waste of energy. Because they want proof to use it as a leverage and a weapon. That's what they, yes, Aaron. And not a physical weapon, but they use it to, Aaron, she said you did, I said
yes,
that I
Ona.
talked to her at the beach, which means, hi, Danny, how are ya? I'm at the beach, but I'm talking to ya.
Girl, you made it sound like y'all just went to the beach. You said, we were just at the beach together. Did she not say we were at the beach together? Hold on. I want to hear exactly how she said it. Not her doing a word game.
She's scared if she does this. I literally just talked to her. We were at the beach.
I literally just talked to her. We were at the beach. That is not saying I talked to her on the phone. Like, don't play your little word games. You literally said I just talked to her. We were at the beach. I guess you meant you and Aaron were at the beach when you said that. Girl, you clearly said we were at the beach.
Friends, crazy how cell phones work.
Crazy how.
Miss Bear, right?
It's a
Anyway,
filter.
good morning. Moving on.
It's a filter.
We are now going to work on the steam cleaner.
Yeah.
Danny wasn't there.
Semantics.
Good morning. I hope the steam cleaner works. Oh, what?
Move solution tank from the side of the unit.
Yeah, good thing you're helping me with this.
Do what?
Speed. This bug, dude.
water to that line.
Well, Danielle and I were not there together, so if it sounded that, that's not my problem. Sorry. Probably should ask questions. What you should have said, answer stuff back to get your question answered. You should probably say.
You said we were at the beach, girl. What the hell?
And ask me, was Danielle Jacobson physically there? Did she step foot on the sand?
Exactly,
I'm
Jesse.
saying clarify, please.
Oh, yeah, Jesse. She just said we were at the beach, meaning her and Aaron, and she called her sister. That's not what she said, though. She said we were at the beach. She wanted everybody online to think that her and her sister were hanging out at the beach together because that's how Gabby is. Because her sister is not wanting to go to court and be one of her witnesses, and Gabby says it's because she doesn't want the internet. She's scared of what TikTok will say. So, of course, she wants everybody to think they were at the beach together.
For the audience, if ya may. What's up?
They say no, Regina.
Water.
I said warm water.
Right, Kyla.
That is warm water. Look at what he said, Gabby. Gabby Pee. You're the one tweaking about it. It doesn't really matter how she talked to her sister. Clock it. You want help?
No, I'm good. I need help.
You sure? Looks like you're struggling. You're Jonah. You live in Tenor. What is it? Tasmania. What is it? Where's that? I can't even pronounce it. Weird. Bottom of Australia. Australia. I love hungry. Two kangaroos fighting. You great. Idiot. They do some damage to you. For sure. Why are you laughing?
Why are you telling everybody that we went to the beach? Because that's a lie. Why are you lying? Why? Why? Why are you lying? I've been in my bed.
Jesse, I saw that.
All fucking day.
She's going to need an emotional support person to go to court with her. What she needs is a damn lawyer. But apparently she says she doesn't need a lawyer, that she's been practicing law and that she's got certain words. She learned what foundation was. She learned irrelevant. She learned hearsay. And she's just been repeating them. Authenticate. That was another word she learned. Right, Roberta?
Watching the following, taking a nap. I've literally been sleeping.
Oh, yeah, Jennifer.
This entire time. And then I got up around 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock I got up. And then I wanted to watch FaceTime. Not FaceTime, Face Off. The movie Face Off.
She's afraid of T, Tiff, and Darlene. She's afraid of all of them. So nasty.
Hold the tool.
Listen, I have to do this hands on. So give me the thing and you walk me through this. Danny is right back. Would you do it for money?
Would you do it for money? Oh my God! Help her with court for money. For money? That's
just to get it to stop.
That's
just
crazy.
For them to leave you alone.
Yeah, Jesse. Yeah, all that kind of stuff is public record. I haven't shared Nalia's mom. I haven't shared on my page. Let me get the link. I have a video on my page under my shorts. I think, yeah, it's under here.
Do not let them fool you. Oh, but Danny is doing so much better. She's just no.
Oh my goodness. Hold on.
To her at the beach. We were at the beach.
We were at the beach.
Talking to her at the beach. On the fucking phone. Sorry, I didn't clarify. But okay.
Remember Brian, Gabby? How you won nothing?
Okay, this was, I threw in a couple throwback videos for you guys. This was in January. This is her twin.
To do with him? How you hated Brian? Because of what he has done? Cam will grow up knowing. He'll grow up knowing. So remember, when you sit back and say, yeah, you don't like Lisa, what Lisa's done to us, Cam could be just like you, Gabby. But see, you don't see that.
Okay, hold on.
Those rugs. They chose drinking. They chose all of that. They didn't give a fuck about two beautiful little girls.
She's talking about Gabby and her parents, like their parents. Let me get to this one video, though. If you haven't seen this, because I know last time some of you guys said that you had not seen this video. Look at this old one. This is 2023.
See it? Focus on Rex. Let him go, Gabby. Let him go.
Shut the fuck.
Gabby, stop. I know, Gabby. I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna mod you. Alright, go ahead. Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah. What the? Yeah, Danny said that Gabby was definitely at one point at least abusing her Adderall, and Danny said that she knew 100% and she had done it herself.
What the fuck do you want?
Hey.
You guys are all fucking piece of fucking shit, all of you.
It's off. Turn the comments off.
Just a fucking laughing stock. Go ahead, laugh at me. Go ahead, laugh.
Gabby, stop.
Go ahead.
Focus on Rex.
Go ahead.
And her child's right there. You see him like pulling on her arm.
Focus
Go
on
ahead.
Gabby.
Everyone.
Gabby,
Just
I'm
leave
right
me
here.
alone.
I'm right here. I know.
I love him. God.
Okay, this was the video that some of you guys had not seen of Gabby. This is a throwback, trigger warning. This is her talking, you know it, sissy. This is her talking about her son. Just remember that. Sound? Where's the sound here? Oh, hell no. Tell me it didn't record. What? None of the sound recorded? The whole video's got sound, but this one doesn't? What the hell? Look at that. Her kid was like, had no idea what the hell she was doing. And look at her. She thinks it's funny. And he's like freaking out. You can tell she's like, what the hell? Let me see if it's on my video. Look at how that little baby, and she thinks it's funny. She just keeps getting more weird. Like, you're getting weirder and weirder. And your son clearly doesn't know what the hell's going on. He woke up out of his sleep and found his mom like that. And she's being weird about it. Oh, they must have cut out the song that was behind it. That must have been the copyright. All right, I'm going to let you listen to some of it right here. Just
look how weird she was being. Yeah, like, and the kids like, what is going on? The kids, you see him looking like, because she's got a mirror right there, I think. You can see him looking, look, he's like getting scared. Like, what the hell? And she just stood there. What the hell? Can you imagine just like trying to freak the kid out? The kid's like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, I don't like this music. Hey, Google, play Michael Myers. Oh, hell, let's play Michael Myers. Show Michael Myers and sing him some. What is it?
No, yeah, it's torture.
This is definitely not Michael Myers. Michael Myers.
And then she's saying, rest in peace to Michael Myers. Like, what? Look at her. Right, Sheena? What the hell? Like, what the hell? Like, that just shows you who
Don't you
Gabby
read-
is. She's just strange. She's a strange bird.
With another, gonna put another child in.
Gabby, stop.
Oh, yeah.
Shut the fuck about me or you, and decided to go have other children. Try to get pregnant with another father, and you got pushed to the side, Gabby. Telling you, it takes one split second for anything that can happen, Gabby. Telling you, you can make yourself happy. Gonna put another child in you the right way. And God is not gonna put another child in you.
Damn.
Not what you're doing.
Shut.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me start this at the same time, so maybe it'll go together a little bit.
No.
I love
Okay.
you. Love him.
Oh, it's got some sound.
Fucking love him, but sometimes I just listen. I'm gonna do whatever I can to help him, but I need to do something fast because I'm telling you guys, I'm a little concerned. It sounds like he's bipolar, and he's probably gonna need to go to a psychiatrist when he grows up. I'm worried about the kids being so mean to him because he's different. He's just so aggressive, and he just goes absolutely crazy. You know, here's what's going through my mind, and I'm trying not to think about it. But I'm thinking like a serial killer. Is it wrong?
That's a bad thing for a mom to say.
That's a bad thing for a mom to say.
That's crazy. She's like, I'm thinking it like serial killer. But then, nowadays she'll say, I never said that. I never said that I was thinking he was going to be a serial killer. Like, girl, you are a lie. You are lying. You are lying. Yeah, she does. Yeah, I'm taking my ass to bed too. I think I was on True Crime for like 2.5 hours. We've been on here for 3.5. Let's see, how long were we on there? Yeah, we were on True Crime for 2.5 hours, and this one for 3 hours and about 18 minutes. So that is all the time. That's like way too, and I work today. So my ass is going to bed. I can't even talk right. Colette's calling me out on not being able to talk right. But my ass is going to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be live tomorrow. It's the weekend, so we're about to have some fun. I got some stuff. I got some other stuff that I haven't shown, so we're going to get into that. So yeah, and you've been here the whole ride. I love that. There's been more than a few of you guys that have been here all night, just rocking right here, right beside of me, and I love you for it. But I will see you guys for the weekend. Maybe we'll do something a little different. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But I love y'all, and I hope you guys have a great night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. God, hopefully you don't have them, but that's just the saying. But I love you guys. For those of you who follow the Malarkey, bye. It's the weekend. I know that's right.